610, the Sports Animal.
My top.
It's Friday, Albuquerque. Yeah. You know what that means? Well, that means the boys are, we want your blood. That's what that means, man.
I want to donate
We
your
want,
blood.
we want your blood. We want, gives me
All right, coming in hot, friend of the show.
your blood.
You have to bring your human form in here
Yeah.
to donate
And I'll give you money.
from one of these lovely phlebotomists.
I'll give you money, Van. I have a gift card right here for $100 if you come and donate blood. It's the American Home Furniture and Mattress. Well, it's a gift card for American Home Furniture and Mattress, which is where we are. That's the intersection of Commanche and the highway. So instead of sitting in traffic, come here, give the blood.
Yes.
Isaiah, I'm muting your stream back at the studio. Okay, here's what's up. I will give $100 hairs in gift card stuffs if you come down here to American Home Furniture and Mattress and donates the blood. And then if you, when you're donating the blood, take a selfie with Van. I'll give you some women's basketball tickets for San Diego State. That's tomorrow's night. That's tomorrow?
February 1st, baby.
Let's go.
The classic rivalry.
Hey, now,
Lobos and Aztecs.
hold up. Can TJ Trout give those away too, or just us?
Well, I think they're for everyone.
Hey,
here.
TJ, suck it. We're giving away all your tickets.
Boom.
Roasted.
Got you. Never recover.
And now it's a challenge. Sports animal versus conservative talk. Let's go. Come get these tickets. Come get these gift cards. Come save lives. Give multiple units of blood. Get high fives.
Ooh, I mean, there's a lot of high fives here to be given.
Yeah, we are feet
A lot
away.
of nice people.
If you come and
A lot
see
of
us,
scrubs.
I don't
haven't seen
want
this
no.
many
I
scrubs.
don't want no.
Yes, we do. Who else is going to be taking the blood? Not us.
I'm not.
Hey, ain't gonna let me do it.
All right. Let's see.
I'm a felon.
Is there anyone here that has poked me before? Is there anyone in this building that has poked me? Isaiah Johnson
I
back at the
haven't seen your grinder profile.
No, I have. Isaiah back at the studio. How are you?
Doing wonderful.
Have you? When's the last time you gave blood?
A few years ago.
All right, could be today.
Hey,
Could be today.
They'll keep the doors open just for you, Zay.
Yep. Van's
Okay,
not
good.
allowed to give blood because something he did at least one time since 1979.
Correct. And I did it more than once. Also, I'm getting over a cold. That's the real reason I can't donate today.
Mm-hmm.
I still got a sniffle.
Mm-hmm.
I can't give blood when I'm on cough meds.
His name was Russell.
Scissor.
Russell.
I'm on that scissor,
That's why.
say.
So I can't do it. Big weekend in the world of sports. We will talk about that at Link today.
Yeah, Pro Bowl, exciting. Who's going to win that one?
Didn't it happen last night? I watched something last night while I was at the bar drinking.
When do they play flag football?
Are they still doing it?
I think so.
No, look that up. Are you serious?
Yeah, they did the weird challenge games. By the way, the quarterback challenge is fantastic. I love it. I'm never going to get sick of it. That is keeping my hopes of a decent Pro Bowl weekend alive.
How upset were you when Warren Moon came out of the stands and won the whole damn thing?
Well, first off, that did not happen.
Oh, I thought it did.
And if it did in real life, I would have been furious. Can't wait to see him next week. I'm going to fight him.
When I see Warren Moon at the Super Bowl on site,
Yeah.
it's on site this
Go.
year.
Just go.
Hands.
We're going. Hands.
He's catching them.
Knuckles.
Yeah. Is it in Houston or New Orleans?
It's still in New Orleans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man. It might not be what I think it is.
He'll be at the
Yeah.
Lee Steinberg party again.
When I get done with him in New Orleans, he's going to call me Katrina.
Ooh.
Wow.
Dang.
That's bad.
I go hard, dude. That's how I am. I'm leaving first thing in the morning tomorrow, headed to Indianapolis. Going to go to the Royal Rumble. We're going to preview the Royal Rumble today. We do 4 WWE previews a year. This is one of them. That's one.
I just forget so easy.
The Royal Rumble is tomorrow. We preview the Royal Rumble. That's what we do. That's
all right.
That's the energy of this program.
I'm writing
That's
down
our lifeblood. Speaking of blood, you can come and give it here. Where are we at, man? American Home? Where are we at?
American Home, the corner of Commanche and I-25.
Yeah, come see now which quadrant?
That would be the northwest corner
Right.
of Commanche and 25.
All right. So the
I think
the northwest corner.
it's the big ass building that says American Home on it.
Yeah, you walk inside there, what's gonna happen is somebody's gonna walk up to you and say, "Sir, do you need a new ottoman?" And you're gonna say,
If you want me to get this blood all over it.
"Yeah,
Yeah.
ought to get out of my way so I can go give some blood because I want to get that $100 gift card before I buy an armoire."
Do you know what an armoire is, or did you saw that word when you walked in?
Before I buy
You're gonna put it in the foyer?
before I buy a foyer.
You're gonna build a foyer, you buy an armoire.
$100 on a gift card right here. We have it for you. Come and get it from us. Also,
I'll teach you some negotiation tactics
Yeah.
when you're working with furniture
hey,
salesman.
Van with the furniture salesman.
Yeah.
Psh,
I just do it for
like
practice.
training a puppy to pee. That's how he is with them.
There are no mats laying out here.
Van, he does. You know what Van does? He gets on the mattress and he jumps up and down. And they say, "Sir, don't do that." And he says, "I got to treat it the way I treat it at home, brother."
Uh-huh.
They go for it.
Can it go through the trials and tribulations that it's going to go through at the
Uh-huh.
Nunley household?
Purple,
Yeah.
more like
Yeah,
20% off.
sure. You got any bowling balls I could slam on this mother?
Furniture to me is like cars. I've never bought a brand new one.
You know, my current vehicle is my first new vehicle ever.
Mattress. I have one brand new mattress. It's the current mattress that I have.
Oh, that's exciting.
I know
Did you
Isaiah's
get-
got one.
Which, of course, you
Yeah.
got it here from the fine friends at American Home.
I believe my lady bought it at Costco.
Okay. Just lean into the bit, dude.
They delivered it to our door. I didn't know it was a mattress because it was circular.
Circular.
Yeah, it had to unroll and then expand.
What is this, 1972?
Yeah, it was like when a dog gets excited when it sees a hot dog.
Did it have a velvet mattress cover, too?
It's actually
Really? Is there no way?
convex.
Mm-hmm.
Is that which one protrudes?
Cave goes in, Vex goes out.
Yeah, so it was convex.
Yeah, there you
like
go.
like a fun house
Oh, you
mirror.
can see from anywhere in the room.
Country road.
So I could see it when I'm in the backyard.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
doors open don't matter. I can see down the hallway.
Mhm.
That's what it is.
Yeah, baby.
Like when you how excited are you to have retro night back with the Dukes?
Oh, my goodness.
That is my first question. I'm asking that. And then anything else he's excited to talk about, I'm excited to be a part of.
I'm an 11 out of 10 personally.
On excitement?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the internet earlier in the week thought it was off. The internet earlier in the week, Steve Palmisano came on the show and he said, "Hey, it's off."
Yeah.
And then the next day he said, "Psych."
I mean, luckily, calmer heads prevailed.
Or Isaiah was right, and it's all big WWE work.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ice
Drum
Tubs and the
drum
Dukes.
up more
were
excitement.
Retro Night's going to
Yeah.
compete with the bananas now.
Duh. They're like, you know what we need?
You know where you're not.
Storylines.
You know where you're not going to get worked. Here at American Home
Yeah,
on
it's a
the
good
corner of Commanche and I-25, where you can come and give blood and get a free $100 gift card, as well as Lady Lobo tickets and snacks.
Friend of the show, Drew Sharpless, will join us. That's his real name. His name is Sharpless, and he draws blood for a living.
Yep.
He will join us in the 5 o'clock hour to talk about it. If you come down now, here's our goal. This is a real goal.
All right.
Van and I want to give away all these Lobo tickets before TJ Trot does because he's braggadocious.
For sure.
Now, Doug DeRocher is here too with Magic 99.5. And if he thinks he's going to give away a single pair of tickets before we do, he's wrong.
I mean, people have left because he was here.
So I heard people kind of grumbling on the way out, and I
Yeah.
didn't know that was what it was.
For sure. Yeah. You can just walk right past him and
Yeah.
come say hi to us.
I saw a lady, she goes, "Oh, I'm lightheaded." And I was like, "Oh, that must be from the blood." No, it was
No.
from seeing Doug DeRocher.
Yeah. All from anger or fear. PTSD from fear.
I think today I
Yeah.
learned there was an executive order that got rid of fear. So you can't have it anymore.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
that movie.
it went straight through. It's an executive order. You can just do that.
I mean, absolutely tour de force by Robert De Niro. Oh, that's Cape Fear. My bad.
Hold on,
Right.
De Niro, does that
Yeah.
have the letters DEI in it? Cancel them.
Oh, my God.
Can't do it.
Done. You are
Get
done.
rid of them.
GTFO.
Isaiah, you can have that joke. Forrest Stolting joins us when we get back from the break. It's Tuning On live from American Home Furniture and Mattress. Come see us, donate your blood, and we will give you $100 off your purchase here and some Lobo tickets. And we're going to do more than TJ Trout. It's Tuning On 95.9 FM and AM 610. Boo! Sports Animal. Back to the program. Welcome back to 2 Minute On, where so many people have showed up right now.
We're getting the afternoon rush here.
I didn't get a chance to during the commercial break confirm. Hey, is Forrest with us?
Yeah, he is. Give me a surprise phone call.
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about Forrest Stolting joining us because, and here's what I did.
Okay.
I did not bring up the promotions list in front of me. And you're like, Fred, you're not prepared. Fred, you're not ready. I want to give my organic reactions.
Same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Joining us on the program, Albuquerque Ice Soap's very own Forrest Stolting. Forrest, welcome.
Thanks for having me, guys. How are we doing today?
Good. Excited to have you. We're excited about the promotion schedule. Earlier in this week, it took the internet by storm because people thought there was no Dukes game. Put the record straight for us. Is there a Dukes Retro Night this year?
We will be having a Dukes Retro Night on August 2nd, along with our Albuquerque Professional Baseball Hall of Fame induction ceremony pregame as well. We're really excited to have Dukes Night this year again and to bring some of that nostalgia back to the ballpark.
Wait, are you topping it off with fireworks or not?
Well, I'm not sure. We are actually. Yes, we are. August 2nd is a fireworks night as well. So it's going to be a really fun night at the ballpark for everybody to come down and enjoy.
Well, we're pumped about it, so excited to have it back. Now, Van and I will sit and listen for 12 minutes as you tell us all the other exciting things going on.
Give us a year full for an earful.
Ooh, nice.
Continue on that fireworks theme. We have 16 fireworks shows planned, including
it's like a third
on July 3rd and the 4th.
Boom.
So really big fireworks here. We were not home last year on July 3rd or 4th, so to be home on both those nights this year, we're really excited about that. We have 6 mariachi games. You're going to have your lowrider night. Very, very cool paint your own lowrider bobblehead. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what those look like. A couple of mariachis jersey giveaways, a poncho, a green chili cheeseburgers night, and for Van, 14 day games for him. So I know you'll be excited about that.
Is that a new personal record, 14 day games?
I think it's the most since I've been with the Topes, so I'm really looking forward to some day baseball here at the lab.
Ooh, way.
All right, so I'm looking at the schedule here because I now have it up because I was lying. All right, so going into, but June's a little sparse. Wait, hey, where are all the games in June?
Yeah, it's a good question. We only have one long homestand in June. It's a 6-game series, the 10th through the 15th against Oklahoma City. We have the final game of a homestand on June 1st against Sugar Land. But, yeah, that's just how the schedule fell this year. Plenty of games in August and September when it's maybe a little cooler outside, so fans can enjoy those games with a little bit more of enjoyment without the 100-degree temp.
All the friends of the show, your families out there.
Yeah.
Plan your vacation.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
The 3rd and 4th week of June.
I think I'll get married on the 21st, and then I'll be gone.
Smart.
Yeah, I'll take a vacation I'll do a honeymoon after that.
Okay.
To Las Vegas so I can watch the Ice Topes on the road.
Oh, you're so smart.
This is my plan.
Now, that's a heck of a honeymoon right there.
Hey, your boy likes to party. Your boy likes it so much. All right, so talk to us about putting together the promo schedule. Talk to us about how you triage. Talk to us about the things you were most excited about, and talk to us about the new stuff.
Yeah, so I think some of the things I'm most excited about, each year, Bark in the Park is always a big thrill for us here. Sunday, April 6th, Sunday, September 7th, bring your pups down to the park. It's always a lot of fun. We have the pregame dog parade as well, as usual. So it's always cool to see the dogs, just parading around the warning track pregame and see all the different kinds of dogs as well. Our dog nights are back as well, Tuesday, April 29th and Tuesday, July 29th. We just have a lot of things on this schedule. We try to make sure that we include as many demographics of the community as possible because it's obviously a very diverse community. So we try to make sure that we find something for everybody here at the lab to come down and enjoy not just baseball, but also the extracurriculars of entertainment throughout the stadium before the game, during the game, and after the game.
Now, hold on. I thought it was 50 Cent dog night. Or did inflation finally catch up to us?
Thanks a lot, Obama.
Is this Obama's fault?
We had last year was our first dollar dog night.
Which is fair.
It's fair. It's a
steal.
very good price.
An absolute steal.
I feel like I remember playing Mini Men. Mini Men. It's 50 cent joke.
Soda pops aren't a quarter anymore either, Fred. Like, things change.
Okay, I mean, I find a penny, I pick it up, dude.
You're stuck in your childhood, dude. You grow up.
Hey, how many nights can I get hats?
I believe we have 3 hat giveaways,
All right, those
or
are my
just
favorite.
2 actually. Two hat giveaways, Saturday, June 1st and Friday, June 13th. There could be some more additions to that, but we'll have to wait and see for that announcement later if we have any more of those. But 2 on the schedule for now.
At home,
Yeah.
At home the 4th of July, as you mentioned. At home the 5th of July, as you mentioned. And you're not one to let anyone down, so we'll celebrate Orbit's birthday July 6th, man, the biggest party of the year.
Of course, yeah.
Stoked.
Yeah. That's kind of like a big stretch for us. That first weekend in July, we have on the 3rd fireworks, the 4th fireworks. On July 5th, we have a mariachis game, which is a lowrider night. And then the next night, as you mentioned, is Orbit's birthday celebration. So those 4 straight days are going to pack a lot of fun at the lab for 4 straight nights. We're looking forward to that little stretch there come July.
So you don't just show up to work and figure this stuff out. This is a year-round process. When you guys release this promotion schedule, like, do you have your own special event? Are you guys going to go out and celebrate
Good
today?
question.
Like, how do you celebrate a year's worth of work preparing for this next season?
Yeah, it's a good question. It's definitely a lot of hard work goes into this promotion schedule from a lot of different people in the organization. So definitely thankful to work with such great people here and to help organize and come up with these great ideas year after year to improve the fan experience in any way we can and make sure that fans are having a fun time at the ballpark. So we're definitely going to find a way to celebrate, but I'm not quite sure what that's looking like yet. So
Now here, I got an idea.
Okay.
Forrest, once you punch out for the day, you and Orbit come down here to American Home.
Smart.
And then Orbit can donate blood because I think alien blood, alien bear baseball blood is a universal donor.
Oh, no way. It can work for any blood type.
Yeah, I think that's true.
That's incredible. I'll bring him right down.
I saw an
Thank you.
executive order on aliens today, so I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, no, different alien.
Oh, got it. Okay,
Yeah.
we're in the clear.
It's the question mark good alien.
The highlight ones, you already mentioned Duke's Retro Night. That is Saturday, or excuse me, that is Saturday, August the 2nd. That is also the Baseball Hall of Fame pregame induction ceremony and fireworks that night. When is the first Mariachis game?
The first mariachi game is the first homestand of the year. It's going to be on April 5th. We'll be giving away 3,000 adult mariachis ponchos.
Yeah, it's going to be chillers. That's
fans
good.
16 and older. Say that again?
Oh, well, it's going to be a chillers night. That's good. Yeah, throw that thing on. Like, stay warm and cozy throughout. I'm into it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, and the poncho looks very stylish, super bright, multicolored, just think of Joseph's coat of many colors from the Bible, I guess, right?
Ooh, there's a reference.
Good comp.
Yeah, I had to come up with one. Yeah. Hey, Jesus in a poncho, my favorite Jesus.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to rank them,
Sure.
poncho.
Cool drug rug,
Yeah.
JC.
Look at the part, my man. All right, help me out. Are you at home for Jackie Robinson? How are you guys celebrating Jackie Robinson night?
Yeah, so we will be celebrating Jackie Robinson on April 15th.
That's the day. Let's go.
Sorry?
Oh, that is the day. That is the one it should be celebrated on. That's the go-to day.
Yep. So we're home for that night. So we'll be wearing the traditional 42 jerseys. All the players and coaches will be wearing that on the field. Obviously, Jackie Robinson is one of the most influential people, not only in baseball, but the world. So we're happy to celebrate him year in year out. We're very pleased that we're home on the date of the actual Jackie Robinson Day that MLB will be celebrating throughout the league as well.
All right, Van, here's the most important question of the night.
Okay, smart.
Will there be official Oat Milkers merchandise for sale?
Oh, okay.
I'm looking up here.
I'm not sure of. I don't know what Oatly's got up their sleeve for this year for the night. I'm sure it'll be something very special and unique and fun. But I know last year y'all were just clamoring for some of them hats or a jersey, right?
There were none. There were none to be had.
Yeah.
And we have industry pool. Looking it up on eBay right now, see if I can't find anything.
All right,
let's see if Oatley heard those cries for some merch.
There is a bunch of merch actually. I can find some. This is super sweet.
So what are you hitting the
there
friends
you go.
of the Forrest? What are you hitting the friends of the show with?
Shall receive.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
What are you hitting the friends of the show with that's new? What hasn't Isotopes fan, Chili Cheeseburger fan, what haven't they experienced yet that they get to experience this year?
Yeah, so late in the season on Saturday, September 6th, we're having a Looney Tunes Day / Saturday morning cartoons theme.
Okay.
Not quite sure what all that is going to entail, but just imagine all those favorite Saturday morning cartoons that you grew up with. We're going to find a fun way to incorporate those and to engage the fans throughout the night. So be on the lookout for more information to come on that one. That's something I'm really looking forward to as well.
We're older.
Asking for a friend. Is Lola Bunny going to be there?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
We'll find out when the time comes.
So we have different fandoms and memories of Saturday morning cartoons because we're old compared to Forrest. So you and I grew up with
a lot older, that's for sure.
Yeah, that wasn't necessary.
Yeah, so we grew up with Hanna-Barbera. We grew up in a days gone by of cartoons.
Yeah.
And Forrest grew up watching like Japanese cartoons.
Sure.
Like if it's Japanese,
I grew up watching like Rocket Power and stuff like that.
That sounds Japanese.
Rocket Power,
Californian.
Yeah, Rocket Power is. Hey, don't sleep on Rocket Power.
All right, the thing I've never heard of.
All right, consulting the Google machine right now.
Power. All right, pulling it up here.
Is it like a Oppenheimer-based cartoon?
This is a Nickelodeon thing.
Like
so
surfboarding.
Never heard of this in my life.
That looks like the Rugrats people.
Is it the Rugrats people?
That's the same.
No,
animation.
close enough.
They have a similar look, but they're not the same. But similar type of, I guess, cartoon style, I guess you would say.
So just to be clear, there's no Thundercats.
Cannot confirm or deny that statement.
Yeah.
Okay. There needs to be Thundercats, or I'm going to really struggle there because I won't know anything.
Rocket Power and Rugrats were made by the same production company.
What about G.I. Joe?
Klasky Cuspo.
Will G.I. Joe be there?
It's a great name.
So on opening night, we're giving away 2,500 Orbit beanies.
That's a hat, right? I asked about that earlier.
So fans can look forward to those. We've already posted some pictures on our social and on our website that have those Orbit beanies. They have the ear flap, obviously, the big old Orbit face on the front. I know I'm looking forward to wearing that all winter next year. So
there you go. Forrest Salting giving you all the hot promo dates.
No one's been more excited than one Van Nunley right here. You know I love me some Isotopes baseball.
You love free stuff.
Oh,
I am excited about this
14-day games, man. Mark them down now.
I only missed 2 last year because I was out of town for both.
Is it mostly
That's
Sundays?
Pretty good. Pretty good percentage.
It's pretty good.
So is it like mostly Sundays and Wednesdays? Like how do the day games fall?
Yeah, they're mostly Sundays, Wednesdays, or Thursdays.
I'm super in on that.
Yeah, baby.
I'll skip work. I don't.
We make our own hours, dude.
Well, I mean, I got a day job too. Forrest Tolting, you're the best, brother.
Thank y'all so much. Have a great day.
Good
Talk
call.
to you soon.
Good
Thanks,
call
Forrest.
from a good dude. That was nice.
Yeah.
It was nice talk.
Got me excited. Got my blood boiling for Isotopes. Oh, wait, I can get some blood here.
Where? American Home Furniture
Yeah.
and Mattress, the intersection of Commanche and 25, where you can come down and if you donate blood and you say, hey, I was listening to Fred multiple times this week and Van one time. If you come down and say, hey, give me a gift card for $100 for donating blood, then you will get a gift card for $100 and Lady Lobo tickets. What's up?
And snacks. So many snacks.
There's a lot of snacks.
Have a snack, would you?
Those pretzels?
Not you. I'm talking to blood donator.
2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal. Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to Two Men On, where we are live at American Home Furniture and Mattress. And if you come donate blood, I will give you 100 doll hairs in American Home Furniture and Mattress money.
That's sweet.
Oh, God, I just got a little hiccup.
Can I have it?
Now, when I said donate blood, I don't mean to us. There's like an actual company here doing it. Vitalent is here. They're taking your blood.
Yeah, they got little booths. They got people in scrubs and everything. Very professional.
It is pretty cool.
They're the best in the biz, man.
They look like real blood suckers.
Again, they do not suck the blood, Fred. I need to make this clear.
Really understand.
It's a series of needles and hoses, man.
If the blood is sucked, I don't know if it's a donation. It's more of like a robbery.
Yeah.
An assault.
Agree.
Harassment.
Stolen blood.
Justin Tuck.
Ooh, easy.
Yeah. Sorry.
Justin Toucher.
It touched her.
No, I hate that I wasn't here. I would have had that joke right away. We went a whole day without that joke.
Oh, we had way more yesterday.
Well, I mean, that really,
Just a new
the
one.
sell on it. I mean, it's just
Oh, breaking news.
okay. Go ahead, break it.
Cleveland Browns trade 3 first-round draft picks to the Baltimore Ravens for Justin Tucker.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
It's not a real story.
We got another one. More breaking news. Cleveland Browns extend Justin Tucker on the highest kicking contract in the history of the NFL.
Do me a favor.
All guaranteed.
Do me a huge favor.
Yeah.
Don't say extend.
Okay.
I heard they're giving Antonio Brown some interest as well.
He's next.
The resurgence. They're almost as bad as the NBA is.
What is?
Yeah.
The Browns?
NBA don't care. Yeah. There's about 10 Browns in the NBA. They don't care. They literally don't care, which is funny to me because you would think in the NBA they don't have equipment on. They don't have helmets. Like in the NFL, like a guy could be an awful person, but if you're a fan and you don't know, you're not going to be like, "Oh, I saw a picture of that guy." But in the NBA, like you're out there. Your face is exposed, and you got guys in the NBA. They just get bigger passes than anything, and the NBA doesn't get ridiculed for that as bad as the NFL does. Don't know why.
We're not as big.
Yeah.
They know better.
Your attention is directly proportional to your success.
Also, like Justin Tucker is not going into the same neighborhoods in Baltimore that NBA players are going into in Baltimore.
Right.
They're different spas.
Sure. He's not hanging out with Avon Barksdale and Prop Joe.
That is a Wire reference.
Thank you.
All these dudes think they're invincible. They all think they're the same dude. But that AFC North, Steelers had Ben Roethlisberger. Browns had Deshaun Watson. The Ravens now have Tucker. Watch out, Joe Burrow.
Mm-hmm. It's another joke you missed yesterday.
You did that one?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Says, of course.
I mean, low-hanging fruit. Boys.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
The natural thought process.
Van and I are not funnier than each other. We're funnier than everyone listening. Like, that's our thing. It's the whole reason we sit here for the 5 jokes we can stretch out over the course of 3 hours every day.
Yep. One a segment. That's all I need.
5. That's one less than the number of women accusing Justin Tucker of sexual assault in masseuse parlors.
Nice. And not only just red light massage parlors like Deshaun Watson used to go to, referred to as spas. That's a whole nother level.
Deshaun Watson's thing was come to the house stuff. Like, I'm sure he would go to places too.
Yeah, of course.
You're thinking of Robert Kraft. Robert Kraft was go to the weird part of town in his nice car.
If he's not wearing like a suit or Patriots gear, he looks like every other guy going in there for a weird handy.
If he shows up in sweats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Like a mustard stain on a white shirt or something.
Hey, forget it. I'd put on a Cowboys hoodie.
Put a stubble beard on. Get a little stubble beard. Put a mustard stain on your shirt.
Undercover boss it.
Yeah.
Ugh. And now that he's had a decline, because he knew this story was being written about him forever. So now that he's having forever for the last year, obviously. So he had a terrible season compared to his historically not terrible season.
It's like best of all time.
Yeah.
Up until this year.
Well, first of all, clear mind, right? Like this, it's the most mental part of all of football is kicking. So he's got, this stress, which I guess his traditional method of relieving it wasn't there. So it's doubled up at that point. He's cooked. And because he had a terrible season, the Ravens would be like, we're not cutting him for allegations. We're cutting him for sucking.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh.
So did he actually know this was being written about him, or is that just part of his pick?
Well, no, here's the other
thing. So why
did
he just not put out the statement?
This is like almost 10 years ago.
It started 10 years ago.
Yeah, this is like 2012 to 2016.
That's longer than 10 years.
If you know that like you have all this stuff pending eventually, how are you so ice cold and focused on the field? What changed this year?
Oh, this is
when he whispers that it's coming out.
Yeah, that's when he. Yeah. It's because it went into what's a good motion? What's a good example? Yeah. When it now they're gonna have discovery, blah blah blah. That's gonna happen. But here's a really good equivalent. Like anytime you're sued, stop talking to your friends, lawyer up.
Yeah,
that's it. Like that's what will get you through it. Like that's how you survive these things. That's what he did. Like, is he gonna get through it and survive it? More than likely, yes. Because there's
a guy like.
Go ahead, friend.
So in a guy like Justin Tucker's position, this is what I would have had to have done in order to keep peace. Now, I don't want to give too much of a perspective because it's hard for me to be in his position because, number one, I don't go to massage places. Number two, I have respect for myself and others.
And also, keep in mind, Isaiah named his dog Tucker. Keep going.
In his situation, he's got the wife and the fam. If this is coming out, the first thing I do, honestly, before I lawyer up, is I tell my wife about it. Like, okay, look, this is what's going on. This is what potentially is going to happen. And if you if you and her on the same page, from that point on, that'd be the biggest thing for me. Then I'd be able to move forward.
You're going to be honest? I bet he went to her and said, they be lying on me. Get ready.
Well, let's say he's innocent.
Sure.
Say he's innocent. Like,
I'm not going to say it.
I mean, sure. Allegedly.
But if you get the wife on the same page and she's like, okay, thanks for telling me. So there's no surprises from her end. As a man with a family, you should be able to at least have an appetite.
You're putting
at that point.
Yeah, but you're putting your own core values on his. Like since COVID, the world's crazy. Like none of these people, especially here, like on the wacky East Coast with all their weird, but like their marriage could be anything. Like they could
have no idea.
Yeah, you can have multiple partners. You can have them. Whatever. People are goofy since COVID.
On the road half the year.
Yeah,
you don't know what happens.
No.
Also, he's an opera singer, and like sexual assault is a central storyline in almost every opera.
That's how he really
and the Bible.
Yeah. I tell you, I hear you, Isaiah, because you are like me and you're putting your Midwest values on the sanctity of marriage. But I'm gonna say this: that's not the part. The part, and this is why we never really ran Robert Kraft through the mud.
Yeah,
because Robert Kraft got busted by the cops because yes, he was exchanging money for weird stuff, but everyone was consenting to this weird situation.
That's the thing.
That's the thing. These ladies are like, nah. In fact, barred. And then I'm sure he or the Ravens or whoever paid him a bunch of money. And they're like, that's fine. That actually solved our problem.
Yeah. I'm not into it myself.
Nope.
But I'm into you having the option to being into it as long as it's consensual. Anything beyond that, oh, wait, that's a crime. You should be punished.
Yeah. Well, and also, if we played the game, we can do it this offseason. I will play the game with you boys this offseason where we will go through 30 or 32 NFL teams. I have no idea how many there are. Where we will go through every team until we get down to one team where there's not a weird story like this. We'll go through them all, and then that will be my team moving forward.
Ooh, we could have like a pool.
Everybody
chip in $20. We'll get 32 people. There's 32 teams, by
and
the
you
way.
have to present to me.
You get 32 people. Everyone picks their team that you think the last weird thing is going to happen to. And then we start Xing them out throughout the offseason.
I'm going with historically weird.
What do you mean?
Like, let's say historically, name a team real quick. Any team.
Okay. The Titans of Tennessee.
Okay, that's a good one. Steve McNair.
Yeah.
Up, out.
100.
All right, pick a different one.
No, we can't. That's impossible.
What?
No, that's we. Every team will be canceled.
Oh, shoot. It's almost like, why don't I celebrate one individually? This is crazy.
Yeah, I'm talking about this off season. Like the second the Super Bowl's over, we have a pool where everyone gets to pick a team. And if nothing weird, there's no weird or gross or disgusting news story about somebody from your team or the team you picked, you win the pot at the end. And I'll tell you what, we're going to end up donating the pot to charity because it's going to happen to at least one person from every team in the offseason.
I am yes adjacent. It's going to need some refining. It's 2 Men On.
Yeah.
95.9 FM and AM 610. We are live from American Home Furniture and Mattress. You come down and donate blood, I'll give you a $100 gift card to America Home Furniture and Mattress, the intersection to Commanche and 25. You come down and donate blood to Vitalent because they're hosting a blood drive. We'll give you tickets to a Lady Lobos game. When is that game? It's tomorrow. 2 Men On. 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal. Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to Two Men On. We're at American Home Furniture and Mattress, where if you'd like to come and donate blood today, Vitalent is here. They will take it. They will then give it to people who need it, and we will give you a $100 gift card to American Home Furniture and Mattress. We will also give you ladies and men's Lobos tickets. Ladies Lobos for tomorrow night, men's Lobos for Utah State in a couple weeks. It is going to be super fun for you. And all you have to do is help people? Dang.
Feels good. You get rewarded for doing good stuff.
Yeah, get some reward.
You should just do it for the kindness of your heart.
It's not why I do anything. Yeah. Give me comp. I want compensation on everything, all my efforts. Charity event, talent fee. That's what I heard.
Not me. Pure altruistic, Zay.
I'm trying to cross over into the no comp world. It's hard though.
You know what I want? Accolades.
Pay for play only.
Yep.
Yeah.
You think high fives is enough? Nah.
No.
Well,
once I get my Cadillac, I'll be the most volunteering man in the world. When I get my car, look, $25K. It's not that expensive.
That's very expensive for a car.
You think so?
Yeah.
For what you make.
You don't make any money.
Yeah, that's the point. That's why I have to get compensation.
$25,000? That's a.
By the way, 60,000 miles.
You should come down here the second the show's over and donate blood. But also, not days that aren't today, you can sell your blood in plasma. You need to make some ends meet, buddy.
Yeah, the plasma, I'm very well aware.
Yeah.
And I've done so. But here's the thing with the plasma, and I've talked to others, and it's also a risk for them in other areas. So no shade on Albuquerque. I don't know exactly what the process is to be able to be cleared to stick individuals, but I don't know if it is necessarily the correct process all the time. You got to find your special person that you're like, all right, listen, no disrespect. It's kind of like going to the barbershop, right? You see all the barbers and you're like, I saw that guy mess someone up last time. Saw him butcher somebody's haircut. I'm going to wait on my barber.
Well, some people are better at their job than other people.
I don't understand.
The barbers went to the same barber school.
They all have a license.
The phlebotomist went to the same phlebotomy school. Some people are Derrick Henry. Some people are Deuce Vaughn. It's okay.
But see, that's the haircut, and that's a football game. When it comes to a needle going in my vein, and I'm watching it start to his word keloid, whatever the keloid, whatever it is, I'm watching a bubble of blood build under my skin layer. I'm like, all right, this person's not sticking me again.
So I, twice a week for 4 years in college, donated plasma.
Okay.
So this would have been a long time ago, like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And I still have a track mark because I would do the exact same one every time.
Oh, dang.
Ain't that wild?
That's when it gets easy.
Looks like a knuckle.
It does look like a knuckle.
Yeah.
When you can show them the spot, like, hey, right there, that's where you need to, then you start getting a little sweet spot. But then you get that one person that just pokes it from the side, and you're like, "Oh gosh, this is going to be."
Every time you get a new partner, Isaiah, you gotta adapt.
Yeah. Also, if you didn't eat 2 plates of enchiladas,
that's a good point.
It would be easier to find your vein.
You're a greasy boy, dude.
Lord.
So the grease is 100% a fact. They can find the vein every time. Oh, you got a great vein. Like, all right, so surely.
I'm not trying to cut you off. But whenever you, like normally when you go to donate blood, the machine goes bzzz. Whenever Isaiah does it, it goes bzzz, bzzz,
yeah, going through wads of cholesterol.
That's what it's doing. It's turn. It actually comes back butter.
Zay's here. Put down the mud flaps.
Yeah. Hey, Isaiah's here to donate the plasma. Get the tart.
Okay.
No, what I do know is I guess the plasma machines, they have a new thing where it's like, all right, this will no longer go based off how much hydration, like how hydrated your blood is. This is going to go off of just straight timing. So if the machine has to work harder, it's going to work harder. Now, that sounds a little scary. Like, all right, if the blood flow is not fast enough, don't force it. But I do need to go revisit.
As a guy who brags about his ghostwriting, he's got no flow, man. No flow.
There's nothing worse. You're on a time crunch. You're in the plasma place. You look at the machine, it stops. You're like, oh gosh.
There's lots of things worse. There's like an uncountable number of things that are worse than that.
So many.
Depends.
Most of them are happening right now.
Isaiah's like, there's nothing worse, dude. You get the little 20% thing on your battery on your phone when you're watching a movie, donating the plasma.
Yeah. Or you got to go to the bathroom real bad. And you're like, I drank too much water.
This child sucks.
I made them stop the whole process. I got to go. Look, this is going too slow, and I got to go.
I'm excited about going to the Super Bowl next week, so we don't have a week with you. It's 2 men on.
I'll be here.
He's still there.
He's not on the show. It's like a whole thing. He's got for us. It's like
we'll surprise you guys and show up in Media Row.
How would you get in?
You can't get in.
You have to, like, we would have to.
I'm gonna show them a picture of my face on this stream. I'm with these guys.
And they're going to be like, oh, I see why you left them.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
2 men on. 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal. Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to 2 Men On. We're American Home Furniture and Mattress, and our gift card is gone, Isaiah. I'm going to get another one. Do we have another one? It's Steph Griffin just handed me another gift card. I made it seem like it was exclusive. It wasn't. I have so many. Come donate blood and we will. Okay, so update. Steph Griffin stole it from TJ Trout.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah. Also, there must be a line for the restroom because Van and TJ are not back. So it's just you and I.
Okay.
We're not going to start the Royal Rumble preview yet because I want Van to be a part of it. But, brother, I could not be more excited about the Royal Rumble this week.
It's supposed to be a big one, isn't it?
It's going to be the best one. Like, all the talent is out there. It's the deal. Oh,
take a look here. You can never really get a full lineup. I mean, maybe you can, but like it's hard. You can't just go on and who's going to be at the Royal Rumble and then just dock it as that. Or you're going to go and you're going to watch it and you're going to see on TV that a bunch of people you did not expect to be there that you haven't seen in years are going to show up and you're going to wish you had went.
Well, you can only go back to like 1 year before there's like a Royal Rumble with someone in it who's dead now.
Oh,
it's like dark because like with Bray Wyatt passing recently, obviously. So I think he was in, what was the one in San Antonio? I was at that one. Was that 20 something? 2019?
Yeah,
2020? Ugh. Time flies, you know?
Yeah.
But anyway, since he's passed, he was in a bunch of them. And then if you go back and watch a Royal Rumble from like the 80s, you're like the kid from The Sixth Sense. You're like, I see dead people.
Yeah.
Like that's the whole.
Jeez, that sucks.
It sucks, right? Like you look at them and you're like, oh, heart attack, oh, steroids, oh, drugs, oh, and you just keep filling in the blank on whatever. It's wild, sad.
And Cena, Punk, Seth Rollins. You guys are going to run into Seth, aren't you? After you guys might as well take this. You might as well take the same flight as Seth Rollins.
Are you talking about from Indianapolis to New Orleans?
Yes.
Yeah. So, Little Inside Radio, we're set up for that. That's the plan. So the idea is, so I do the Royal Rumble on Saturday. I catch a first thing in the morning flight Sunday, go from Indianapolis down to New Orleans, and then get everything ready. And I think we have WWE on Thursday or something, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. They have to go to Monday Night Raw, so it's not straight there. But
yeah, DC was telling me that he's got a buddy that lives in Indianapolis, and he's like, yeah, all these wrestlers are at the airport right now, and they're doing like meet and greets.
Well, they kind of do meet and greets. It's mostly running from fans.
Yeah, they're forced to.
It's terrifying.
Keep the public image.
I think
That's cool, though.
I've obviously signed a fair amount of autographs in my life, right? Specifically with the wrestling. But with the WWE, I think I've only ever signed one, and it was at an airport, and it was weird. Like, the guy who wanted it, like, I would have preferred if he didn't ask. Like, it was not the situation for old Freddie. Not for me at all.
Yeah, as far as the world of social cues, that's something I haven't been that, there's you can never stop learning, especially when it comes to social cues. But, like, that's the biggest thing that I feel I would be interested to deal with. It's like, okay, so I'm supposed to keep a certain image. These people are excited, but also they're weirding me out.
Yeah.
So how do I not give that Scottie Pippen approach where he just doesn't care? He'll tell you, leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you.
I'm so nice to everyone. Like, and it's like, hi, hello, how are you? Welcome. How's your family? How are your New Year's resolutions? I'm the whole thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, also, it's not hard to be kind, Like,
it's not. But
no. And if you act weird, like you come at me weird, I'm like, and I get to come at you weird.
Yeah,
like,
we're both tall, so we get the natural weirdos where you just walk into a bar, hey, what's up, man? You're so tall, and they think you're like best friends
They say, how tall are you? I say, very. Like that should be the end of the conversation.
Then they just kind of sit there and stare at you as you're trying to go back to your thing. This is why I don't go out.
My favorite ones are whenever I go out and it's like I'm whatever, some guy, and his lady is like, you're just, oh my God. You're like a tree that needs climbed. You're the tallest glass of water that I need to drink. And the guy's like, what are you doing? Stop it. That's real.
Me and Van had a moment. We were at the Comic-Con and he met a friend of his and they started talking and then I introduced myself to her. And then we're just sitting there as Van gets back. So I'll be glad he can pick up on this and maybe give his perspective. So me and Van are at the Comic-Con, and we're talking to a lady. We're having a conversation with her, and out of sudden, out of nowhere, her man just shows up. Hey, my name is, we'll just say Carl. Hey, my name's Carl. And I'm like, oh,
welcome. Hello, how are you? How are your resolutions?
Like we're just we're just talking about the show here.
I should show you the DMs that I get like after that stuff. Like it's like, hey, thanks for taking the time with me. I thought we had a spark. No. Like, why?
Yeah.
I say, well, and poor Van, Van, if he's with you or me, like every girl's getting stole from him. So he's cooked no matter what.
Okay. Well, first off, that's never happening with you two.
Super happens.
Yeah. So in Carl's defense, like he looked the way he did and we look the way we do, I would have ran up on us too.
I'm Carl.
Yeah.
See, I was in sweatpants, but I had the size. Van had the
You're
slick
always
coat on.
sweatpants.
Hey, you don't know how to dress, dude. It's
I don't know how
wild.
to dress ahead of time. I see that this little button up now.
I don't even know what this is.
Cool. He's wearing a shirt today.
Yeah. This was a calculator show. I went down to the Tinian Hunt Club today, south of Los Lunas, because it's like a trap shooting golf course. So instead of golfing, you go to different courses and trap shoot. Coolest
shoot,
thing.
Like with Chief Keef playing type of trap shoot, or like
straight up
1738, which I think is the numbers on the gun you use to shoot. So anyway, so I go down there because I'm like, well, I'm going to throw a fundraiser. Like, I'm tired of golf. Golf is boring.
Okay.
Like, how many galas can we give me? Like, give me a round of trap shooting. Like, this seems legit fun.
Yeah, that's a really smart move. Fill people full of booze at a banquet.
No, they don't get booze. They don't get booze.
After
they get
booze. Good.
Yeah, and that's why I'm doing a chicken and beer dance.
All right. I'm pre-gaming the parking lot.
You are not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out. And anyway, so that's why I wore this corduroy shirt.
I'm gonna shoot some skeet at this trap.
I got this corduroy shirt at the Yellowstone outlet mall.
Is that a real thing?
Nope.
Okay. It does look very open range.
Feel this. What is that material? That's pants.
Yeah. That's just denim.
It's just these are
like denim.
If it was a shade of blue, you'd be wearing a Canadian tuxedo right now.
These are brown jeans, which is what Van gets after me and Isaiah steal a lady from him.
Never happened, nor will it ever.
The best part about being a security guard is even if
literally
this isn't going to take long.
Yeah, this is even
if
it's going to be a short list.
Short list right here.
Let me okay, asterisk. Security guard at the bar I work at. Okay.
Which for some reason doesn't sponsor the show, which I haven't really talked to you about
Just
yet.
Say bouncer.
Yeah.
Say bouncer.
Say bouncer.
I've tried. I'll explain that one.
No, I'm not interested.
Okay. Well, I'll explain to Van. Van, you interested? Nope. Okay.
I got time.
I'll write it down in my notebook.
Yeah, put it in an email. I might check later at a later date.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. In the bar, you're standing. This is what happened to me a couple of weeks ago. A guy walks up, and he kind of looks at me, and I'm like, okay, so what's he gonna say? Is he gonna make some type of, guys are in there drunk?
He came over unannounced.
Yes, unannounced.
Okay.
He comes over with his fiance,
right.
And he's like, "Hey man, is it cool if we sit in this chair?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's cool." He looks at me. He's like, "Who you think you are, man? You think you're just a pretty boy, don't you? You're ugly. You're ugly." And then
so he knew you well.
Yeah, it comes out of nowhere, and I'm like, okay, obviously he's joking. And then of course he's got his fiance right next to him. I'm like, dude, you're playing a dangerous game. And then she right away looks, no, he's not. He's far from ugly. So I look back at him, and then he just has absolutely no reaction to it. I'm like, what is in the water that you guys are drinking that I need to drink so that I can be that nonchalant? Because if it was me in the flip side, we're leaving. We're leaving.
I know your bar, and I know that neighborhood.
Yep.
And there might be reasons that he was
there's
being
100%
mean to
that.
you. Yeah. Probably learned it from his dad and his father before him.
It's like many things in your life. It had nothing to do with you.
Yep. He had a dirty beard, a cowboy hat on, some light blue jeans and boots, and a big old belt buckle.
Okay.
I'm like, yep.
He call you partner?
Category. Nah, he didn't call me partner. Well, that's very. I would have appreciated it.
that would have been the nicest thing he said. He would not have said it like that. Yeah, he would have enunciated so hard.
I've told this story on air with Van, but never with Isaiah because we go through producers like Isaiah goes through girlfriends. So in middle school, I had a group of friends that we called each other the Putnas.
Okay.
And
Nice.
The police department came and pulled us all out of class and then accused us of being a gang because somebody's girlfriend or ex-girlfriend wrote Putnas and spray paint on a dumpster at school, like a trash dumpster.
Ooh, to try to frame you?
To frame us, and we got framed, and then we all got out of school suspension. The Putnas.
So you got charged with a crime you didn't commit, and your punishment was vacation?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then my dad, rest in peace, my dad was so annoyed with this entire thing because
you were around more.
Yeah, well, that.
Yeah.
So then at the end of the year, we had the school trip to Six Flags, which if you caught out of school suspension, you could not go.
Oh my gosh,
So,
PTSD.
So he took me and my friends to Six Flags in the car during the time of the trip. And then my principal, but also he hated the principal because the principal and him went to high school together, and he hated her from them. So it was a whole deal.
Wow.
See, that was the best. Like, I was one of the kids who my parents, even if they did deep down think that I was innocent, I got in so much stupid trouble. I wouldn't get in trouble for bad things. I get in trouble for talking in class or
That's bad.
making someone cry because I
very
cracked a
bad.
joke.
That's 100% bad.
Quit making kids cry.
Hey, you're a bully, dude.
Yeah.
You know how it is. You got your group of boys who they rip on each other ruthlessly, and then sometimes you accidentally leak
Catch
that
a
energy
stray.
out.
Yeah.
You leak it out to somebody else, and they're not ready for the heat.
There's so many. How quick your explanation was for being a bad person was unacceptable. You had that in the shoot. You were prepared.
Yeah, I guess you could. I was a bad sixth grader. But for me, my dad always would take the teacher's side just because he didn't want me getting in the mindset of being like, oh, I was in the clear. I'm good. So I would get out of school suspension. It was not vacation. My friends who I got in trouble with would be on the video games.
They lied to you. They were
and
not.
have vacation.
They're lying.
We'd be playing. They'd be on. I'd see them on.
Oh, so you were on the video game. Stories aren't matching up.
Yep.
Well, he goes to work.
Fred's,
because I'm at home doesn't mean he's not home.
Fred's Putnas were my pro Bassmasters.
Love this.
Yeah, we were PBM.
Yep.
And we used to tag that all over the place. And we were like a ragtag bunch of hooligans who would like toilet paper houses and like
fork yards and stuff.
Fork yards and like duct tape people's garages shut. Just weird kid stuff. Mailbox baseball. We used to do a lot of that
100%.
too. Yeah. And
ours was called the Ghouls.
The town kind of caught up to us eventually and started busting us all the time.
Yeah.
So like the town as a collective, like self-policed, a bunch of people came together. Like they would like put cinder blocks in their mailboxes, the neighborhoods they know we were going in. Yeah, got us really good.
We had the world's smallest pocket knives that had the leather punch on them. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Uh-huh.
And we would punch kids' tires on their bikes.
Okay, that's awful.
Well, that's what we did.
That's awful.
We were bad
Ours
kids.
was called the Ghouls. We call ourselves the Ghouls, but I could never be, like I said before, I couldn't be heavily infused in the Ghouls. And for disclaimer, this will help you guys out. The Ghouls were 80% baseball players. Okay,
we were 100%.
Every kid was a baseball player.
Yeah.
So with the baseball players, at least in my area, there was a strong correlation to parents usually didn't care. The kids who were on the baseball team, they had more freedom.
See, every kid had it better than Isaiah. You ever listen to him? It's almost like they all just lied to him constantly, and he's still buying into it years later.
The Ghouls, the worst part of the Ghouls is kind of what I said. We would rip on each other so bad that when anybody else would catch any joke, it's straight to the principal's office, get kicked out. But there was a TP in the houses. But that's when being different helped. Because I would come to school on Monday and hear about, on Saturday night, the cops busted us and they took everybody home and this guy's grounded, that guy's grounded. And I'm like, oh, I was down the street on Friday night at my buddy's house. I didn't tell me some more about what happened.
Say was like, oh, you got arrested for a reason?
So Isaiah tells these stories with these endings, and he leaves out the beginning. where he wasn't invited to hang out. Like,
it's a bummer.
Yeah, we're seeing the real story here, Isaiah. When we get back from the break, Drew Sharpless joins us. It's 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal. Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to Two Men On, where if you come down to American Home Furniture and Mattress, I will give you a $100 gift card to American Home Furniture and Mattress, and I will give you Lobo tickets tomorrow for the women's game, and I will give you Lobo tickets for the men's game against Utah State. That's in a couple weeks.
Save one of those for me.
You just get to go to that stuff.
You have press passes. You just walk in, dude.
Whoa, whoa. This is news to me. Where do I find
you register?
Oh, why don't you have press passes?
I will send you an email, Zay.
Thank you. Isaiah.johnson@cumulus.com.
I know your
email. No one wants to know your email. It just populates.
I checked the text line. Everyone's like, man, I really want to help get this guy Isaiah to the Super Bowl. I don't know his email. Okay. I saw it was a few months ago.
You need to make sure to clarify and tell people the weird spelling of your name, because it's not like the normal Isaiah.
Yeah, that is true. You add a letter.
Way. It's the way it's spelled in the Bible.
Yeah,
which is where I'm pretty sure the name came from.
Dog, you don't know God. What is this?
Whoever I know, he's had my back. At least I follows him. Also spelled my name with 2 A's.
Also, I one time heard you refer to Jimmy Butler as God, which was weird.
No.
Hey, he's never.
God, what is he doing?
He's never going to play basketball.
His father. Oh God, somebody will be so eager to take him now that the price is so low.
No, I mean, I would hope any team that grabs him, it better be a team that's already got toxicity in the locker room. You don't want to put him on like Phoenix Suns. Because Kevin Durant's not. He's not. Look.
Well, they're not good, anyways.
Kevin Durant sees Jimmy Butler start the antics. You already know Kevin Durant doesn't even like when you get excited. He's one of those guys who's just always calm, relax. What are you so happy for? Chill. Jimmy Butler gets over there doing those antics. He's gonna be like, "Yeah, coach, this ain't it. Take him off the court, or I'm gone."
No, you're making it way too simple.
He's such an amazing piece of a basketball team. If you could get him into the playoffs,
yeah,
playoff Jimmy is legendary. You deal with the weird emo haircut stuff. You deal with the weird, I want to go on a mid-season vacation stuff. You deal with all that so you can get him focused in the playoffs. He is lights out when it matters.
Remember when he was on the Bulls? He was just so
loved. When he was LeBron's father.
Don't know which year that was.
2012.
Was he there in 2012? Wow. He was. That was when they thought he was going to be the next. We lost D Rose, but we got Jimmy Butler.
No, they didn't lose D Rose. D Rose got did in by injuries.
Yeah. His own genetic code.
And LeBron, he left Cleveland, went to Miami. Then all these sorry Cleveland fans burned his jersey, and then he came back, and they welcomed him back like a returning king for some reason. Idiot Cleveland fans. And what they didn't know was his father, Jimmy Butler, was in Chicago.
That's one moment I wish we could relive that moment.
What moment?
When LeBron went back.
That was home.
They had that song going on, had me getting a little emotional.
To the place. It got you emotional?
It's kind of cool.
You lived no life at that time. You were 10 years old.
I was about 17 when he went back, I think. No, actually, I was, 17, 18.
No.
He went back to Cleveland.
That was not 10 years ago.
It was, actually. It was exactly 10 years ago.
That he went back to Cleveland.
Yeah.
All right. Check the math on that. Come back to me after you do it.
Because the Heat were in 2014, he's still in Miami. 2015, if he was, that was his last season. 2016 is 100% he went back to Cleveland.
LeBron James has been playing. That's the year he went to the Lakers.
Lakers was like 2019.
18.
It's definitely 18.
Next year into 2020. Well, it wraps around the year. Every year is 2 years.
A wrap around.
He's been playing basketball professionally more years than he's not been playing basketball.
Over half his life.
He's a stud.
I mean, he's been doing it longer than Carlos has been alive. Carlos Tenorio. LeBron James has been in the NBA longer than Carlos Tenorio has been on Earth.
That's wild. He's playing against guys that were not born. Baby pictures.
I saw the craziest stat ever.
Okay.
LeBron James has played against 35% of all players in the history of the NBA.
That's sweet.
More than 1 out of 3 players who's ever played in the NBA has played against LeBron James.
There's like 3
That's
guys
so
where he's
stupid.
played against their dad and them.
Yeah.
He don't remember their dads though. Like the kids have to tell him.
There's one guy did. There's some guys though. There's some guys. I mean, just imagine LeBron hit you with that. Yeah, I'm gonna do like I used to do your daddy, and it actually is like a fact.
You remember when he was a rookie and he played with Carlos Boozer?
Booze could go.
No, he could not.
He could go.
Do you think that team? He got out there with him and Kevin Ollie, and
Boozer
they
made one of
were
the Olympics. He made one of the Olympic teams.
Oh, the year that they got Browns.
Carlos Boozer on the Utah Jazz.
Boozer could go, dude.
When he was on the Bulls, I thought he was going to be part of the puzzle that took out LeBron.
Zadrunas Izalskis sucked.
He could hit a.
Kevin Ollie sucked.
That might be the first stretch big in NBA history.
Eric Williams sucked. They all sucked. None of these guys are good. Well, I guess that's why they got LeBron first overall, though, right?
Yeah.
Darren Williams on the Jazz was also
different.
A dog.
Eric Williams.
Yeah, Eric. And, you're thinking Duran.
Yeah. Have you you seen that? Because you remember there's the rumor, I guess the report that LeBron, when he was 16, got into a pickup game with the NBA stars, including Michael Jordan, and people have started to talk about it. And there was always a report like apparently LeBron had a good game, but no one really spoke on it. LeBron, for the first time about a week and a half ago, he came out and he was like, "Look, I'm not gonna lie, it was really hard to get on the court in that game because there were so many stars there." But he says, once I got on the court, I torched them. No one could. They said, "Who guarded you?" He said, "Nobody could."
Oh, and then wild that LeBron James would say that about himself.
I can't believe he's talking about a pickup game.
But Tim Hardaway Sr. came on and said, "No, that was a fact. That young cat came in the game and was lighting it up."
He called him a young cat, like you don't know who he is.
He was 16. They knew of him, and he was on Sports Illustrated. But I'm sure, you weren't really. He was definitely the young cat. He said he could barely get on the court. The reports are he went on there on the court and started balling at 16.
This seems like a story you would read in Slam magazine.
16-year-old LeBron James, you're a baller.
But
Lenny's
Jimmy Butler is your father.
Got Lenny on the phone.
We will take Lenny's phone call. And then when we get back, Drew Sharple. Lenny, welcome to the show.
How you guys doing?
We're good. We're excited for the Royal Rumble this weekend. It has been a tough sports week. How are you?
Lightheaded from all this blood I'm giving.
We already know that John Cena is winning the Royal Rumble.
So sweet. That's awesome.
And then in April, he's going to win one of the 2 belts at WrestleMania so he can break Ric Flair's record of 17.
Let's go.
And then he's going to lose it in SummerSlam and then retire it.
Oh, hold up. Now you're saying with this approach, he doesn't win the Intercontinental Championship at any time, and he doesn't get the chance to have the Grand Slam?
Break Ric Flair's record of 17 heavyweight titles. So since he's not going to beat Cody Rhodes, he has to beat Gunther.
Oh, this is so sweet. You're making me so excited.
Lenny's up on game.
Oh, Lenny knows. Lenny's plugged in.
And then for his retirement match, he's going to lose it to the next man up, maybe Kevin Owens at SummerSlam, and then right off into the sunset for Peacemaker 2.
I think it's Sami Zayn, but I'm following your lead on this. Also, Van, if he wins the Intercontinental Championship, he's a Grand Slam champion.
He wants to break Ric Flair's record because he deserves it more than Flair does.
Okay. I mean, his WWE record, not his actual record. But, yes, I'm following you here.
So let's get into the real world now. And let's talk with the trade that De'Aaron Fox is going to go to the San Antonio Spurs. But to do that trade, San Antonio is going to have to give up Stephen Castle,
See ya.
Zach Collins,
Don't need him.
and 2 number ones minimum.
No.
Is Giddy not available anymore? What happened?
Giddy got traded to Chicago
Yeah, they got to move him.
for the
Caruso.
best defensive player is in Oklahoma now, but Giddy is in Chicago.
That's the cat they needed.
So,
The Spurs
that's
should
the
be in no
only
hurry.
trade that makes sense. And with Phoenix trying to get Jimmy Butler,
That's awesome.
they made that trade last week where they traded 1 number 1 for 3 number 1s with Utah. So now they're going to take one of those number 1s, attach it to Bradley Beal, and hope somebody dumps off and is willing to take on the remaining 2.5 years of that albatross of a contract.
All right, St. Louis native Bradley Beal.
And then trade one of the number 1s and somebody stuck to the bench just to get Butler out of Miami.
I don't hate this vision you're giving me, and it makes Phoenix a number 1 contender. I'm going to go put money on them right now.
And then the New York Knicks are going to trade Mitchell Robinson
He's no good.
and Precious Achua
Bless
or
you.
Robinson and a second-round pick to Chicago for Vucevic.
Bless you again.
So then the Knicks could go ahead and finish their run through the East.
That would be
Because
nice. Yeah,
Mitchell Robinson
that would
is
go a
too
long
frail to
way.
play the whole season.
Here's what the Spurs need to do. Instead of trading for any kind of decent player this year, pretend Wembanyama's hurt, lose all the games you possibly
smart.
can,
Okay, this is smart.
because you have your
Well,
number
here we
1
go.
pick.
Here we go.
And you
then
have-
we're going to go into the crapshoot where this isn't the New York Knicks winning the ball behind the curtain
Yes.
with Patrick Ewing.
Mhm.
Now the first 3 teams have equal odds of all getting the number
Get the
1
kid
pick.
from Duke.
hear me out. Yeah. So not only do you have your number 1 pick, you have the Hawks' number 1 pick.
Their booty.
And their second best player and third best player are both hurt. So they're going to suck
Mhm.
and they're going to be in the lottery. So you got 2 chances at the number 1 pick. Victor Wembanyama
And you're
and
going to tell
Cooper
me that
Flag.
either one of those 2 players, you wouldn't take a chance right now at Harrison Barnes at 27, who's an all-pro, and take him instead?
No,
Who's
Cooper Flag.
guaranteed already, showing what he can do?
No,
You know, Cooper Flag jerseys through the roof.
no, you want to be good
Okay,
for 20
so is
years,
Bronny
not 1
James
year.
jerseys
Oh,
selling
good point.
out
Trade for
500,000
Bronny.
jerseys or 100,000 jerseys, whatever it was.
Lenny
LA, that and 50 cents, and I could get one of the new Happy Meals at McDonald's.
and half of a
Hey,
hot dog at
Did
Dollar
you
Dog.
see that one good play that Bronny finally made?
Yeah,
though?
he had a and one.
Yeah, what,
Yeah.
did he fall through the basket?
Well, I mean, they said he was.
Okay, Cooper Flag is going to be a good player, but I would take the Aaron Fox with Wembanyama and Chris Paul this season, and then move into the middle of the West.
It's a good point. I mean, you add De'Aaron Fox on there. They make some noise. He's been balling. If you look at his numbers,
Because you have nobody really to protect Wembanyama from a shooting standpoint. And Stephen Castle is a really good rookie, but you're going to have to give up to get.
Let me
you
this.
see Wemby get mad and get ready to fight the other night for the first time.
Who was he going to fight? A beanpole?
No, it was Ivan Zubac.
He didn't
He
really
bought-
want to fight him.
Okay, if he would have taken a shot at Zubac, he probably would have shot at his whole upper body.
He's 300
So
pounds.
Zubac pushes him down. And he
Kind of.
lays on his back for a second, and then after like 3 seconds, like the Undertaker, he just rises up and just
He
starts
rises up,
sprinting
but
over
he's
there.
220 pounds. He's a great player, but Zubac is 260.
Zubac would have won in a fight, but his teammates started holding him back.
No, my gosh. He didn't even run at him. He ran at his teammates to get held back. Lenny, this is a good
Right,
call,
so
but we got to grab a
all
break.
these trades that are coming up, Jimmy Butler is a cancer at the end of the day.
What? Making me so mad with my dad.
He's
Okay,
only
and then whoever he gets in, he's going to opt into that contract next season just so he can get a bigger extension. But who in their right mind at 37 years old next year wants to give Butler a 3-year, 160 to 165
The Bulls.
contract?
oh god, 16 teams.
The Bulls.
maybe. Yeah. Half the league.
Lenny,
Not at that age, no, and not with the headache that he causes. What team number is this going to be now in his career if he gets traded?
well, if he goes back to the Bulls, you don't have to raise the number.
Okay, but let's take it over that the Bulls aren't going to do that.
Oh, dang.
Because they already have players that they want to get rid of, and they're not going to take on that salary in a rebuild.
It might be like 12
teams.
teams.
4th team?
I don't know. It's a ton. It's a ton of teams.
Like Bradley Beal and a
Okay,
first
so
round
at a
pick.
certain point, when do you say enough is enough, and you don't want to disrupt the chemistry of your team?
He made coffee in the bubble. He's a special talent.
He's very special. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, he made coffee in the bubble 6 years ago and was charging players for it.
He was he's an entrepreneur.
You forget that part. He was monetizing and pimping out his coffee skills
Hero.
to make money on his own teammates.
Yeah, and he's got a $25,000 Bentley or whatever that Isaiah wants.
Yeah, life after basketball.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Franchise.
I'm just saying is you want someone that's going to do better. If Phoenix wants him and Durant's towards the end of his career, or if they think he's going to do something big with Golden State, which isn't going to happen, let him go there.
These are good notes. We have
Let him
to
go. I mean, Matasheba right now is on the verge of having the stipend rule rewritten for him with all the draft picks he's traded off.
He's a trailblazer. Oh, that'd be Portland. Lenny, good call. I appreciate you. We have to go to break. Also, text me during the Royal Rumble. It's Two Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This report is...
Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to Two Men On. Drew Sharpless joins us on the program. He is by talent. Drew, welcome. How are you?
I am doing well, Fred. How are you?
I never complain.
You don't.
A lot of people have given you blood today. Who are you going to give it to?
Hey, can I ask him a question?
All right, so TJ Trout.
Can a diabetic give blood?
Yes.
A diabetic can give blood, so I'm still in the mix.
Okay,
This is
interrupted
good.
by TJ Trout of KKOB.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, he's
Railroading our program.
the classic TJ mess around. Drew Sharpless is with us. He is by talent. He is collecting blood from you, and he's giving it to who, Drew? Where does it go?
Patients in New Mexico.
Let's go.
We serve about 50 hospitals around the state.
Name one.
UNM Hospital.
All right, I'm familiar with.
It's a good one.
Yep.
All right, so if you're diabetic, you can donate blood. What about if you're type 2 diabetic and you're in remission,
Yeah,
like Fred?
like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you still do it?
Absolutely.
Excellent. That's good news.
Than having,
What are you doing later, Fred?
Donating blood.
Oh, here, how about that, Drew?
That'd be great.
How much help does blood give? Like, I know that's like the lamest question.
Yeah.
But like, how many people? Like, I give one blood. How many people can be impacted by that?
One blood.
Up to 3.
3 people?
Yeah, you can save up to 3 lives with 1 pint of blood. And it takes about 250 units per day just to supply New Mexico.
That is 750 people a day receiving blood.
Potentially.
Check that math, man. See how close that was.
Even with the inflation in this economy, those still numbers.
Yeah, those numbers
those
are
are
real.
still the same. You're not on KKOB anymore.
No, you can listen. This is
You're
a
in a-
safe space.
Say what you want.
Yeah.
Mm,
There's an executive order that says this is a safe space.
for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can do as you please here, Drew.
What was that?
Just gonna walk around. Just these guys. All right. So, how many people have given blood today?
We've had about a little over 50.
Okay, good, not great. So we need to finish strong.
Right.
And how late can we give blood up until?
Up until 6 o'clock.
So
we
come right now.
come right now.
And if you get here at 6, I'm still gonna get you in. I don't care. Like, I know you guys going to overtime. I know it's a union thing.
Yeah,
Probably not a
don't
union
get me in
thing.
trouble with my
Yes,
staff. but-
that's if
They
they're
still want to have the semblance of like half of a Friday night, right?
Right. Yeah, it is Friday.
well, I feel like you do blood drives on Saturdays. That's like a big one.
Man, we do it 7 days a week.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You get no days off.
No. No, we work we work 7 days a week. The only day that we don't collect blood, believe it or not, is Christmas.
So much
I
blood.
do believe that.
So much
yeah.
blood wasted on Christmas.
How long does blood sit like shelf ready?
42 days.
Ooh.
Oh, that's much longer than I thought.
Okay.
But around here, it if it's still there a week after we collected it, that's a long time.
There's not a week of reserve of blood.
Oh no. No.
Why are you saying that like I should know that? I had no idea it was that like tight.
Oh no, we you'd be surprised. We're comfortable at about 5 days, and lately we've been running about 3 days.
Hold
and
up.
for some types,
Well,
even,
okay.
even less than that.
Let me interpret for you, Fred and Zay, and friend of the show.
Mhm.
Turn around and get down here right now.
Yeah, what are
Drew
you
needs
doing?
your blood.
He needs 40 days and 40 nights of blood.
We have $100 gift certificate to American Home.
Lots of basketball ticks.
We got basketball
high
tickets,
fives.
snacks, and pints of ice cream.
Yeah, there's still a ton of ice cream. in
Yeah,
there, too.
TJ Trout will give you ice cream.
Van brought a Nerf gun.
Yeah, where'd my Nerf gun
Yeah,
go?
where is your Nerf gun? Play a little furniture Nerf. How long you been taking?
Nerfiture?
All right, so how long you been taking blood, Drew?
25 years.
Today.
Oh,
How long
dang.
you today?
It's been a long day. I've been here since 9.
That's a regular day.
That's a long day for me.
But
No, I'm kidding. I usually work 10, 12 hours a day anyway. So
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
Isaiah, when's the last time you gave blood?
A few years ago.
Now, Drew's about to update you on how often you can give it. I believe it's more than your time period. Drew, how often can you give blood?
so every 2 months for most donors, if you do a whole blood. If you
6
do
times a year.
6 times a year. If you do like the donation that you do,
Yeah.
which is
The better one. Say it.
right, double.
Yeah. Oh, negative. What's up?
That one you can do every 4 months, so you only have to see us 3 times a year.
Yeah, because I'm going doubles. That's still.
Yeah, we give you the smaller needle too.
What does that mean?
It's a smaller needle.
I've heard that before about me. I didn't know that was just a.
That's not what he was referring to when he said small needle. He's actually talking about the needle they use to draw blood.
Got it.
Yeah.
Not my fine
It was
tip pen.
not an innuendo whatsoever.
Now I got it. So my O negative blood, it helps more people, Van. I don't know if you know that.
It helps anyone.
That's right.
Is that factual?
That's factual.
Okay. Now let's say hypothetically Isaiah is in a tragic car accident because he just got a brand new Cadillac sedan. Okay. And he, for years, did not give blood. Is he still eligible to receive blood?
Yes.
But he's selfish. We go on record with that.
Good point.
In the United States, in other countries, that is a thing, from what I understand.
I understand if you don't have organ donor marked on your thing in a lot of countries, you can't receive an organ. That's real.
Dang. Got to give to get, huh?
Got to give to get.
Got to pay to play.
Now, Isaiah, that you feel bad about this,
Mhm.
and Isaiah can't make it here, where could he go? I don't know. First thing tomorrow morning to get blood.
Well, you could go online to Vitalant.org,
Ooh.
and you can look up, you can check by your zip code,
Yeah.
and you can see a whole list of donation sites that are available to you, or even our centers. Our main office is right here in Albuquerque at University and Indian School.
Oh, it's right down the street from my house.
VITALANT.org.
Vitalant.
Now, we need to be very clear here, Isaiah, because I know you worry about this a lot. Giving blood is it's bipartisan.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can do it regardless of your political beliefs.
Okay. Sounds good.
Because
I was worried about that one.
I know in your day job.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't put your name on it. Like your blood can end up helping anyone. Is that true? I
Okay.
don't know if that's true, actually.
That your blood can help anyone?
Well, like, do they put like this is Fred Slow's, or they put my legal name? Do they put like Manfred Slow's donate, or does it come out of the bag that I put it in, or does it go in like a big soup, like coffee?
Goes out of the bag that you put it in.
That's so wild to me, dude.
And
Sweet.
your name does not go on it. So
Yeah, no Christmas cards coming, buddy.
And to the 100 percentile, it gets used. Like I'm a little blown away here because I think I had this idea that it goes in like a walk-in, like a Christopher Walken cooler, and then it could not get used. But you're telling me no matter what, it saves lives.
yeah, it's especially O negative. That's like we treat that like gold. There's not much of it. So
Is that what they put in the presidential's Car Force One?
if I had to guess, knowing what I know about blood banking,
Yeah.
it's type specific.
Okay, so they have his blood type in there.
Correct. Yeah, it's not going to be O negative.
Now, here's what you don't know, Van. If I get in a tragic car accident, I'm cooked.
Yeah. Yeah, you're Dunskies.
I'm done. I'm done for it
And not a lot of what you give.
because
Why
I
you need to
can't
give
get
more.
I can't get the other one.
Can you set some of Fred's aside for
Yeah.
himself?
Can I create Car Force One blood bank?
Now, in my defense for saying this, we are going to New Orleans next week.
Yeah.
He might need a bag of blood.
I'm
Also,
blood type B, I heard.
Definitely an IV.
there's you can't just.
I'm blood type B. Reese is positive. No.
Mhm.
Like the Hulk.
Is
That's a
B
Bruce Banner.
is
What?
B a type?
Yeah.
Just by itself.
Yeah, Bruce Banner is it. That's why I figured, and I was like, I feel like mine's got to be the same as his. And I went to a doctor, and then it said, yeah. And I Googled his blood type when I was in the doctor's office. I was like, that makes a lot of sense.
That you're bragging about having the same blood type as a fictional character? Is that what we're doing here? Okay.
Well, it's not fictional. It's the real deal. I mean, his blood type is why he was the way he is.
Oh,
And that's why I figured mine was the same.
so Bruce Banner is real, but the Hulk isn't? Are they both real?
They're both
Is
the same
is
person.
the Hulk in the room with you right now? Please be honest.
No, he's not in here. No,
Okay.
I don't think I'd be a little worried.
One
Yeah.
time, Drew Isaiah called Bruce Banner Professor Hulk,
Mm.
and me and Van didn't like that.
Mm-mm.
I don't think any of the Marvel fans like the whole Professor
Yeah.
spinoff on the Hulk. It's terrible.
What
It's
is
worse than having Undertaker lose at WrestleMania.
So-
Literally just as
Okay,
bad.
here we go. So Isaiah is obviously a child. Is there an age minimum to give blood, Drew?
16 with parent permission.
Now they have to
That's sweet.
be here
That's
present.
sweet.
They have,
Okay.
they have to get the permission slip signed. If you're 17 and up, you're good to go. You don't need that permission slip.
Hear that, Isaiah? So not only have you not given for years, you've missed many years of
Yep.
opportunities. You're a bad
Well,
person.
I started when I was 17.
oh yeah, did you?
No,
Yeah.
no. This is the last time I did it was 3 years ago. I'm 27.
Van, I think you and I should have a challenge to Isaiah
Okay.
to give blood 5 times this year.
Why just 5?
Well, because he won't hit the 6 mark, right? Am I doing the math wrong here?
In the calendar year? Oh, okay.
If everybody gave blood 3 times a year, we would
42
have a great-
days.
Yeah, we'd have a great blood supply.
Last stupid question, and thank you for helping because I am not intelligent. I recognize the audience is. Let's say there's a tragedy. Something occurs, right? Does blood come from where it's currently stored to that place, or is it like you immediately go out and get blood for that tragedy?
It's the blood on the shelves that saves lives.
Yeah.
So it takes us about 2 days to get a unit tested, turned around. So in one of those tragedies, and as much as we love people to come out and a lot of times people want to do something to help.
That's
It
me.
is helpful.
That's me.
It is helpful in the long term. If something happens right now today, whatever we have on the shelves is what we got.
Yeah.
So that's the importance of
Proactive.
being proactive
Okay.
about blood collection. And so, we can get blood from elsewhere in the system, but again, time becomes a factor.
Like Colorado?
Colorado, Texas, anywhere else. I mean, we have sent blood across the country. We've helped out in, California, especially like the fires and stuff. They weren't able to collect. And so you have the national network of blood banks, not just Vitalant,
Yeah.
but we all stand together to support those areas. Hurricanes in Florida, fires in California, whatever happens in Texas.
Yeah.
A lot. Yeah. A lot
Whatever
happens.
happens in New Orleans.
Yes. Stays
Stays in
and
New Orleans.
yeah, that's what my understanding of it. Well, I'm into help. I'm always into help. Thank you for letting us help. We will do this again. Is this correct?
That's the plan. You got to ask that lady over there.
Oh, Mandy Vaquera.
Yeah.
We have to go to the Super
The
Bowl
boss.
with her next week. I could not be more terrified. We were trying to figure out ways to put an air tag on her. No,
Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna need someone to watch.
she's so little. Like
And
she's
gonna.
in a crowd. Can you imagine her on Bourbon Street?
She's an explorer.
Okay.
She's an explorer. Or take her eyes off for a second. Where's Mandy?
She's never met a stranger.
Yeah.
I can see that.
And she has, for some reason, forgot the phrase stranger danger. Like, I don't.
She's fun.
She's a lot. If you
Fun.
imagine having to carry a bowling ball around all the time.
You ever been at a pool party and somebody greases up a watermelon and
Yeah.
throws it in to try to catch it?
Yeah, you ever had to catch a greased up watermelon jumping off of a 3-meter diving board?
Same
Remember
thing.
that the Navy, they put all those, they greased up the pigs and put them on that platform and made all the Army soldiers have to
What?
catch them.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, the Army, they did it as a joke. They, like, what do you call those, like those water platforms? That the Army will use, or the military. It's like
I have
you can,
no
like-
idea what you're talking
you can,
about.
like, pick- you
Splash
can, like-
pad?
it's a pad. I don't know if it's called splash pad, but they have like those platforms they have on on water, and they can like take off from planes. And
Oil
stuff
rigs?
off of it. No, but there's a helicopter, and what they did on the helicopter is they came down, and they did like a prank. They're all on the same team, obviously, but the helicopter
And they killed a bunch of pigs?
No, they didn't kill them, but they greased them up so that they wouldn't be able to catch them.
And they
And
ran into the
released
ocean.
all
They
the-
would have had to have run into the ocean.
No, they didn't run into the ocean. Let me figure out.
This
the
is going to be.
exact-
Drew,
Yeah, please share that
every
Google
single-
search with me.
Every single story that Isaiah tells is a thing he heard one time.
Right.
He's got 0 experiences in his life. Like giving blood here at American You make me so mad.
Just all of the old wives' tales.
You're done.
Okay, so the first time it happened in 1986. In 1986, a U.S. Navy helicopter crew dropped 3 greased pigs into the flight deck of the USS John F. Kennedy aircraft carrier. The pigs were a part of a prank to lighten the mood after a 6-month deployment in the Mediterranean.
They so ripped off WKRP.
That's okay. I thought the turkeys could fly.
Yeah.
And there's a video of it. Yeah, there's an actual video of it.
Isaiah, hit the music. Drew, good job. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
You did a good job today. We are proud of you. We're going to preview the Royal Rumble when we get back from the break.
Sounds good.
So you're not interested in...
He's like, cool.
So I'm not your guy. Hugh Sharpless is our guy. By talent, thank you so much. Thank you to everyone who came out. I promise if you come out right now, I will bully by talent into taking your blood. It's Two Men On 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal. Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to 2 Men On. We are at American Home Furniture and Mattress, where Vitalent collected a lot of blood today. I normally show up early and donate. I was up against it with some day job stuff, so I was not able to. I will make it up today, though, because I feel real bad. If you're an individual who gets real upset for no reason, be prepared for the next hour as we are previewing the Royal Rumble. Now, Van, welcome.
Hi.
Do you need caught up, Van, on the stakes of the Royal Rumble and everything and all things that surround it?
Okay. Would you please?
Okay. So the Royal Rumble is a cool way to listen to 60 banger theme songs.
60?
Yeah.
Oh, equal opportunity.
Equal opportunity.
We're doing men and women.
Yeah, DEI stuff.
Okay.
So
Not anymore.
30 men enter, 30 women enter. It'll probably open with the women's match, which is awesome. We will talk about that.
Should be the closer.
Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens will fight again.
Oh, they thought already?
A lot.
Okay. Should have told me to Google that.
This time on top of a ladder.
The whole match
Yeah.
is on top of a ladder?
The climax
Is it a slap fight?
What's the name of that Nazi guy that got punched the other day?
Elon Musk?
No.
No, another one?
Yeah, the UFC one. The UFC
You got
Nazi.
me.
Who's the UFC Nazi? I know you know, Isaiah.
UFC Nazi could be Colby Covington.
That would have been my guess.
Oh, you mean the guy that was just talking about
I think
Hitler
he's
a
just
couple days ago? His name's Mike Edwards.
Bryce Mitchell? No, wait.
Oh, that also
Yeah, it's
Mike Edwards.
Bryce Mitchell.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that rings a bell.
He's the Nazi. He got slapped in the his brain's dumber now. Here's what's going on with Cody Rhodes, though.
Excited.
He has an old best friend who is Kevin Owens. They got in a fight. Now,
I'm sorry to hear that.
Kevin Owens' longtime best friend is Sami Zayn.
Okay.
And Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes are pretty good friends. But could the Royal Rumble be the moment where Sami Zayn also turns against Cody Rhodes to help Kevin Owens? And if so, will that propel Kevin Owens to the championship? And a ladder match, by the way, he's carrying the Winged Eagle belt, which he stole from Cody Rhodes a couple weeks ago on Saturday Night Main Event.
What belt?
The Winged Eagle. Go ahead and Google that. And then
I don't want to mess up my algorithm.
It was gifted to him by Paul Levesque, who's Triple H, who was just announced for the 2025 Hall of Fame class because Kevin Owens is saying Cody Rhodes is too obsessed with himself in this era of wrestling, and he needs to go back to days gone by, bygone era. So will Sami Zayn follow his lifelong friend, or will he keep his allegiance with Cody Rhodes? There's a ton going on, dude.
It sounds like a lot. Like it sounds like it's more emotional than physical.
It's only just started because, Van, there's a chance for CM Punk, who's never main evented WrestleMania and also has never won the Royal Rumble, to do both in 1 year, and how fitting it would be if that year was John Cena's final year, because they have such a history of rivalry and professional wrestling for all these years, and for he to have the spotlight taken once again from the man he could never really best, except for one time at Money in the Bank in 2011 for the Summer of Punk. I mean, it's pretty exciting stuff.
So help me out here, because I know there was a guy who CM Punk, and I guess they really does not like on whether it's in the ring, outside of the ring, outside of the WWE. There's a guy he didn't like very similar to the whole Matt Hardy Edge situation. Like, is this true or false that CM Punk is really beefing with this guy outside of the ring?
I mean, he hates lots of people.
Yeah, I heard I'll tell you what, with social media being the way it is, and considering themselves trying to expose, certain things in the WWE, I think they've done a great job, and they did this great with Matt Hardy and Edge too, where they take real issues and infuse that into the story, realizing outside the WWE issues.
Now, I feel like you're talking about Seth Rollins.
Yes, this is 100% who it is.
Yeah, but also his shoot wife AJ Lee used to go with Dolph Ziggler and Jay Lethal and Trent Beretta. She kind of has a history of homie wrestler hopping. And
hot.
Yeah, I mean, it's super for me. It's super hot.
I mean, you got to stay in the workplace when you work that much, right?
It's 300 days out of a year. I
Right.
mean, what are you supposed to do?
I mean, there's probably like a Tinder app just for wrestlers, right? Tinder.
Special access code. Giving your WWE access code.
Zay, I said
Tinder.
Oh.
Tinder.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, also earlier you heard me mention John Cena, and you're like, who?
More of that.
Yes, John Cena, the actor. He is on his final year of pro wrestling ever before he retires.
Wait, the same John Cena that made an appearance of season 2 of Hulu's The Bear?
That is correct.
That John Cena?
That John Cena.
Ooh, I like him.
He's entering.
He wrestles?
Correct. And he's won the WWE World Championship 16
That's
times. Cool. If he wins the Royal Rumble, he has a chance to main event the WrestleMania against opponent of his choice, who will probably be Gunther, because you have to give Roman Reigns another shot at Cody Rhodes. Therefore, he could overtake Ric Flair as the 16 times, 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 16 times world champion.
Oh, thank God you're okay. Whew.
And
I thought my boy was stroking out there.
And winning it for a 17th time. 17th
Not in the fun
time.
way.
So, I mean, that's a pretty exciting thing, right?
Yeah, John Cena and infusing more and more, what's the word I'm looking for? More examples as to why he is in the GOAT conversation. Look, I don't want to, no matter what happened at the Royal Rumble.
Okay.
I'm so sick of this Roman Reigns is the GOAT.
He's the greatest of all time.
No. Or comparing his title run to John Cena's.
Yeah.
Here's the difference.
His superior title run.
No. John Cena on his title run, number one, he was at times, instead of him being the guy that was ganging up on people, he was getting ganged up on and would still find ways to win. Whereas Roman Reigns, he had a whole squad the whole time, whereas Cena was the one-man army. He was the superhuman. Cena would go out there, beat 3 people at once, whereas Roman would have 3 people beat somebody up for him. Cena was lifting Mark Henry with another man on top of Mark Henry on his shoulders.
Work smarter, not harder,
Yeah,
right?
that's how I feel.
Yeah.
Isn't it like
example.
Yeah, Cena wins, LOL.
Isn't it low-hanging fruit? Like, isn't it like too easy to give it to John Cena? Because like the wrestling fan is gonna know this is coming. It's his last year. He's gonna retire.
Van,
maybe. Does anyone ever really retire from WWE?
We're not doing actual analysis right now. We're just helping people that maybe had a gap in their watching. So analysis is next.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, if you lapsed and you're watching,
cool.
This is to help you catch up.
Okay, I have thanks for that, because I have a really big lapse in between the Ultimate Warrior and now.
Okay, I'm just like there's the Judgment Day. There's like various like forms of the Bloodline, NXT, obviously.
I know Judgment Day.
Okay,
that's the one with Rihanna Ripples.
Nope, she has quit that, which we'll talk about at length. Also, the New Day is similar to the Judgment Day, but they're doing their own thing.
New.
They're actually considerably older by years. Also, the Women's Royal Rumble match, possible return of Charlotte Flair, because she's the baddest of them all, which could be incredibly fun. But there's all types of more, Van.
Okay.
All types of more. You have the tag team championships, which is Motor City Machine Guns and DIY. No one is going to super care about that, but it's a 2 out of 3 falls match. I mean, it's going to be wild, dude. It's going to be wild.
Sounds fun.
Tomorrow
2 out of 3. So you have to pin the same person twice, or 2 different people once a piece, or either.
There are several plausible outcomes to the Royal Rumble, and we will give them to you whenever we get back. It's 2 Men On 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal. We're wrapping up our day at American Home Furniture and Mattress. Let's go over the card, boys. Predictions for the Royal Rumble tomorrow night.
Is Perk Angle going to be there?
Who?
Kurt Angle. Sorry.
No.
I'm going to call him Perk Angle.
On Saturday Night Main Event the other day, Van.
Okay.
Years and years ago, Terry Funk wore a shirt that said Dusty sucks eggs in the 80s.
Okay.
And then so Dusty
Original.
is the father of Cody Rhodes.
That I know.
And so Kevin Owens wore a shirt that said Cody sucks eggs.
Love it.
It was awesome.
That is sweet.
Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens, ladder match to unify the titles. One legit and one is Kevin Owens. Who you boys got?
The former
Cody.
or the latter?
Nice. It's a ladder match.
I'm going to go Cody.
You believe Cody Rhodes will retain his title against Kevin Owens in a ladder match?
Yeah. How boring would it be to have to see Roman get his title back from Kevin Owens instead of Cody Rhodes? I have to hope for Cody to win.
Van?
I mean, Cody's got he's the biggest deal in all of wrestling right
agree.
now, right?
Yeah.
It's hard
The
for
American
you
Nightmare.
You can't take the title from him yet until you have a formidable opponent. Not only a formidable opponent, but one who's popular enough to not get chairs thrown into the ring.
Well, you guys are both right, but I've said this every time I say this. The story's not actually about Cody Rhodes now, is it? No, it's about Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, and that's right. Sami Zayn has a decision to make. Who will he support? And these two individuals, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, they go back to their years as teenagers growing up in Canada, and they've never, ever faced each other at WrestleMania. And I believe this might be the moment that starts that trajectory, Van, as Sami Zayn will interfere in the match, spoil Kevin Owens' opportunity at the championship, leading them to square off, completing their childhood dream of competing at WrestleMania.
Well, here's what's going to happen.
All right, my answer was good.
Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, which I've just learned in the past 30 seconds.
I got you.
America isn't going to take any crap from Canada.
All right, good point.
In real life or the Royal Rumble. Cody Rhodes can easily handle both of the Canadiites. I mean, it's not even a challenge.
DIY versus Motor City Machine Guns. Motor City Machine Guns have been on a tear. Since showing up to the WWE. They spent no time in NXT. Maybe one of the best kept secrets in the internet age. Their debut. They're going up against DIY, who are the tag team champions. If you're in the high flying spot fest, this is going to be one. Who do you guys got?
Zay first.
I'm going to go with the second group.
The Motor City Machine Guns, the challengers.
The challengers, yeah. I'm not good at the
So
bottom cards.
It's not, all right, first of all, they're the champions. It's not an undercard. And Alex Shelley and Chris Sabian have been putting on fantastic performances every single week since showing up in the WWE.
Okay, so first off, if you can tell from the history of sports and athletics, God hates Detroit. So let's get that out of the way.
Right, Motor City.
Also, I like to work with my hands.
Uh-huh.
I like to get my fingernails dirty. I'm a big DIY guy.
Uh-huh.
I like to, do bang some wood, use some power tools. So I'm going with the DIY boys.
Now, what you didn't keep in mind, and I thot you might not, is
Okay.
Johnny Gargano's former relationship with the Motor City Machine Guns in the Indies, and how Ciampa has played his part perfectly in the storytelling of being the absolute pro, trying to keep these three lunatics in line. Van, do you believe that Johnny Gargano's previous allegiance to the Motor City Machine Guns is going to be the detriment of DIY?
What's the more or less from turnbuckle jumps on Prize Picks right now? Because I like the more in this one. There'll be a lot of high flying action. Am I wrong?
DIY easily retains.
Same. That's what I said.
No doubt in my mind. 10 women have been announced for the Women's Royal Rumble.
Oh, they need way more than that.
You need 30, and we'll
Okay.
talk about it when we get back from the break. It's 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. Hey, Sports Animal. 10 of them are announced for it. You want the list?
Let's do it.
Nia Jax, Charlotte Flair, Bayley, Naomi, Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Lyra Valkyria, Io Sky, Ivy Nile. They've all staked their claim, Van.
Okay.
20 open spots. Obviously, a ton of women available for that. You would expect Becky Lynch, probably Jordan Grace. Nikki Bella has been talking out loud about her return. And then fill in your NXT superstars. Van, who do you got on the women's side?
Who's the next Rihanna Ripples? Who's the too much eyeliner? Weird
Rihanna Ripples.
And that's not her name? Who's like the next weird goth chick that I would be into, who we want to really root for?
Lyra Valkyria, kind of.
What's her name?
Lyra, Lyra, and it'll autofill for you. Yeah, she might be the one.
Give me Nikita Lyons.
Okay,
that's my favorite.
That's a maybe right there.
That's what I'm saying.
She's my favorite, personally.
Oh, she's got like little feather shoulders. This is fun.
Yeah,
Look
she's
at
the whole
that.
thing.
Okay.
Van's face just lit up.
I personally would like to see a Mickie James or a Trish Stratus make a return. I love when legends are a part of this bad boy.
Hold on, you're going too fast. I haven't Googled any of these people yet.
Hey, Mickie James
he was the first crush as well.
Same. Like Mickie James for me was.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, she was John Cena's shoot girlfriend for a long time.
Okay. Oh, so she's been around a minute.
Yeah, she's retired-ish.
All right.
I got a prediction.
She seems nice.
I got a prediction. Entering at number 1.
Okay.
Charlotte Flair.
Oh, okay. That's at a disadvantage.
Because her dad did it historically. Entering at number 2, her best friend, Becky Lynch. Let's go.
Oh, my goodness.
Fire.
Because they are going first, allegedly.
Yes. Well, I don't know.
So
if they
you got to come in hot. No, the women's Royal Rumble.
I believe it'll start the show.
Yeah. Okay.
They don't say that.
Yeah, because you want the men's to end really hot.
Yeah.
And then the women's to begin really
Correct.
hot.
Yeah, correct. Who do you got to win it?
Is Rhea Ripley in this thing? Have you said her name yet?
She is not announced for it. Also,
okay, then I want, what's her name? Lynx Stratosphere?
Lyra Valkyrie.
Lyra Valkyrie.
Isaiah, who you got?
Oh, she's Irish too? Sign me up. All right, Lyra Valkyria. That's
I'm
who
rooting for Nick. I'm rooting for Nikita Lyons.
Okay, Nikita Lyons.
Yeah. Yeah. She's Twitter's favorite right now. So is Liv Morgan. Those two, engagement farming, post a picture of one of those ladies.
Liv Morgan, the champ right now. She will not be in it.
Okay. Yeah, she's too.
Nikita Lyons.
So Nikita Lyons is a bad dude.
Okay.
Like she's
more my type, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. So you got Rhea Ripley.
No, okay. Yeah. Explain. No, go on.
Remember yesterday our caller we had in is Joel said he likes voluptuous women. That's
like
in Chicago.
A nice sturdy gal. Yeah.
Yeah, that's more my speed.
It will be Charlotte Flair.
Strong with plow.
Nice. It'll be Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch starting the night, and it'll be those two at the very end of the night, man. They will survive every other competitor and face off. It's almost a coin flip between Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair, but I'm going to give it to Becky Lynch. She's going to be your champion in the Women's Royal Rumble.
All right. I'm all in on Lyra Valkyria, if I'm saying it right.
The Men's Royal Rumble has a ton of potential winners. It's probably the most unpredictable one in years.
Ooh.
15 dudes have already said they're in. John Cena, CM Punk, L.A. Knight, Jey Uso, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Rey Mysterio, Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura, Logan Paul, Penta, welcome to the WWE, Chad Gable, Braun Breaker, and Carmelo Hayes make up half of the field. That means 15 of them unannounced. Expect to see Joe Hendry, expect to see Obafemi, expect to see Trick Williams. Also, there's rumor going around that Malachi or Aleister Black will return to the WWE, but that's kind of been shot down recently on the internet, talking about his contract. So, Van,
okay,
who do you got in the Men's Royal Rumble?
Everybody thinks it's going to be John Cena.
Okay.
But there's only one correct answer, boys.
All right. You believe Jacob Fatu,
Jacob Fatu, baby. Let's go.
former Duke City Championship wrestler, will be the champion of the Royal Rumble.
Yep. He's coming in hot. He's had the biggest year of anybody in the WWE.
Who's been on fire?
Not named Cody Rhodes. Give me Jacob Fatu.
I texted him yesterday, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to be out there. Let's go out after. You know how he is. He's like, oos.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I needed.
Yeah.
Like, that's the deal. That could be a fun one for certain. What you did not, though, is the thing I always ask you to do, and that is to give any sort of explanation. So, who I believe it's going to be Rey Mysterio Jr. and Dominic Mysterio starting off in the 1-2 spot.
Okay.
And the crowd is going to go crazy.
That's pretty bonkers. That's a really good idea right there.
I also believe that your boy Jacob Fatu will end up eliminating Roman Reigns.
Ooh,
And I believe that,
yes, love it.
that will continue his storyline. It will be either Cena or Punk at 30, and whichever one is not that one will be 29. And then, of course, somebody will have to come from the announcer's table. So if that's Wade Barrett or Pat McAfee or Corey Graves, because I hear Corey Graves' neck is good, it will be very fun for that, especially for the TV audience. I won't see it there in person. Also, there'll be a fun showdown between the greatest luchador of all time, Rey Mysterio Jr., and what a lot of people argue is the greatest luchador that people don't recognize, Penta Van. You have Jacob Fatu.
Yes.
I do not.
How dare you? God, that's so easy. It's too easy. That's an ice cold take right there.
Well, your time is up. The time is now. Isaiah, who you got?
I'm gonna go Malachi.
He's not even in it.
Okay, well then fine. You don't know the full roster.
Yeah, how do you know that he's not going to be there?
Because he's signed to the AEW.
Well,
okay, that's a good reason.
He's getting checks elsewhere.
I say Kane's gonna come out and he's gonna choke slam John Cena off the side of the ring, and that's gonna be how Cena goes out.
I just had to Google this luchador guy.
Yeah.
Penta looks legit.
He's
dude.
bad. That's a bad dude.
He looks like a dude.
Yeah, he's a bad dude.
He looks like half ninja, half luchador.
He's got a cool crowd thing where he does Ciro Miro and he puts his fingers up and then he puts them down in front of your face and then he puts his fingers into your face and then the crowd loses their stuff and often he takes off a glove.
Okay. All right. That's a thing to do.
Do you want to watch a video? Pull up a video.
I'll wait till the commercial.
Well, you do it
or
right now.
never.
I mean, I'll just.
Okay.
I mean, I could fill while you pull up the video. If you Zero.
Is that what they say too?
And then because he wears a big zero, because he was Penta L0 for a long time.
All right,
and
but that's owned by another agency, I'm guessing.
That is correct. You know how much I know about trademark law?
Yeah.
Because of pro wrestling.
John Cena, it's just too low-hanging fruit. It's too easy to have the one that everyone wants that to happen.
Yeah, give them what they want.
It's not necessary.
Send them home happy.
Have some other weird twist, another weird storyline. They should make John Cena in his final year. First off, it's not his final year. He's not retiring.
He's on a retirement tour.
He can't leave. He's not going to leave.
He's retiring.
He's going to be on whatever the next Netflix special is in 10 years. He'll be there.
Yeah, in 10 years.
Yeah, he'll come back. He'll be back.
I say put him in the Hall of Fame, too.
Do it. Does he have to wait 5 years like Major League Baseball?
No, there's no rules. Pro wrestling.
Yeah.
When we get back from the break, we wrap up the week. Then your boys are gone. Royal Rumble tomorrow, Super Bowl all next week. It's 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
This message is brought to you
Life and Furniture and Mattress, and Mandy Vaquera is with us. Mandy, welcome.
Hello.
Thank you for helping with the blood drive today.
Yeah. Thanks for putting us on. You guys did a great job.
I think I just collected a bunch of ice cream is what I did.
Good job.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks to Bluebell, they brought us pints of ice cream. Everybody who donated got a pint of ice cream.
They're sweet. When I was growing up, Bluebell was only sold in Texas.
Yeah.
They wouldn't sell it past the state lines.
Racist.
So like family and friends were like, hey, send us Bluebell ice cream all the time.
Yeah. Yep. You used to have to like smuggle it in over the border.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. And they brought so many flavors. We just told you right now, we're like this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. And that was all that was left. There was more.
I was overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Like, quit asking me all these questions. It's too much.
I'm going to Indianapolis tomorrow. Your kid lives there.
He does.
Did you tell him I'm going?
No, I didn't.
Good.
I
Don't.
just got
I'm going to stay low key.
Stay low key. It's all right. He's got a track meet. Don't worry about it.
What does that mean? Is that what guys call their girlfriends now?
Apparently.
So you're going to the Super Bowl with us?
I am.
I got an update on the Airbnb.
Oh. Did we get it for another extra 2 nights, or are we homeless on Friday and Saturday?
You and Van have to share a bed.
I'm perfectly fine with the couch.
You and Van have to share a couch. Sorry, I just made the decision.
Okay.
Are you sleeping in 2 beds?
I'm tall.
I mean, I gotta say, if you have a king size bed, there's pretty good amount of space between 2 people in a king size bed.
Even with Fred being the size that he is, there's still a lot of room.
Yeah.
Also, we've slept in the same bed before. I think actually at Royal Rumble before as well.
I mean, I don't personally have a problem. I just want you guys to both sign a waiver or something before we go.
Darren talked about us signing waivers. He goes, should we get them to sign waivers before they leave, or? So that might be coming.
We survived 8 days in Vegas. Like New Orleans, that's entry level stuff.
Yeah,
like, that's not even.
We were a Katy Perry song.
We were. Yeah. I don't think you guys ever slept.
No, I did one day. I crashed Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah.
Crashed. My body surrendered to the decisions I had forced it through for 8 days.
Yeah.
I slept. The only time I slept was like because we canned the show on Friday because we're professionals.
Because we're pros.
We're professionals. I slept from like 6 a.m. on Friday to like 2 p.m. on Friday. I think it's the only time I slept in a week.
Well, it's crazy because, we went to Phoenix. Phoenix closes. Vegas does not close. No, like we had to go home in Phoenix, which was still pretty late.
The Saturday, obviously tomorrow, I'm going to Indianapolis for the Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble. And then I'm going to a Rhea Ripley lookalike contest afterwards. I've been asked to be a celebrity judge.
Okay.
That means I'm a full 1 day ahead of both of you.
You are.
And it's going to be bad.
Now, hold on. You have a Rihanna Ripples lookalike contest, and you didn't mention that to me? Because I would have changed my whole weekend plans to go.
I don't care.
It's a bummer. That's a bummer. I do not care about the Royal Rumble. I did not know there was going to be a Riri lookalike contest.
There is going to be.
Nice.
And
I need to get a little R&R in my life, whether it's the real person or just a lookalike.
Here's my question to all of the contestants. I'm going to say, call me Poppy.
Okay.
Yeah. I believe it'll go well.
Maybe.
Oh, you're gonna do the whole competition with an Australian accent there, are you?
Poppy.
Poppy.
We will be at the Super Bowl for the entire week. All of our stuff will be on social media. Mandy's going to manage all of that.
And our website too.
And our website too.
Social media. Exciting. It's going to be everywhere.
So you can keep up with us. Ton of interviews. We have a whole bunch of them lined out. So it's going to go really well. It's going to be a lot of fun. A bunch of fun nightlife stuff that we'll expose people to too, which will be equally as fun. And it's a 1%er thing now. We've talked about this. Like if you want to go, it's not for a fan of football. It's for richest people on earth.
Yeah.
That's the only people allowed to go now.
And media.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And people that tell other people about it.
Yeah. And then like 5 families who were Eagles fans who saved up their whole life for this.
It's somebody's dying wish.
Yeah.
Or somebody died wish.
Yeah. John Cena will be watching the Super Bowl with some Make-A-Wish kid, guaranteed. Yeah.
After he won the Royal Rumble.
Most likely. If he can get past Jacob Fatu.
That's so sweet. That's so awesome. So, yeah, it's going to be a super good trip. So, if you do not follow us on the podcast, get the podcast, because everything you miss with us will go up on the podcast. With the way we do it at the Super Bowl, sometimes before the podcast goes up, or before the show airs. So, because we're on a schedule.
Yeah.
We're on a schedule. We'll literally be at media night, like meeting all the players during the show on Monday.
Correct.
Like it is,
yeah.
The timing of it is just, well, it's Central Time Zone, first of all. But then, on top of all that stuff, it just, once it starts, it does not stop.
No, it's busy. Do you think I'll get to give Emmitt Smith a donut again this year?
Why do you call it that? We know, is that a street term for what it's called?
Yeah, for sure.
You guys were the worst. You guys tell me to go give him a donut. I get the nerve to go up and give Emmitt Smith a donut.
Yeah.
And not one single one of you records it.
We were on air. We were doing another interview. You were doing your job. I was like, go get Emmitt Smith.
Yeah.
Albuquerque is a Cowboys town.
We thought
Go
we thought the donut would be enough to entice him over, like the way you lure a stray dog out of an alley.
And he just like stared at Mandy, and he just like pulled up his shirt, still ripped, still got a 6-pack.
Well, if you remember, he was sitting at a table,
do no donuts,
pronouncing how very hungry he was,
Mm-hmm.
to his handlers that were not reacting, because so often does the boy cry wolf.
Yeah.
I was helping him out.
He had some Warren Moon energy, actually, now that we're saying it.
You can't compare the worst person on earth to just nice people like Emmitt Smith.
He was very nice. He was. He said, "Thank you very much."
Did he eat your donut?
He didn't.
I was like, if you're that hungry, come have some delicious Sadie's chips and salsa, Emmett.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Sorry, I don't let people hand me things."
Okay.
Sorry, man.
Yeah. His handler did end up eating that bear claw, though.
Oh, well, they kind of stopped me, and he was like, no, she's okay. Like, they tried to.
Yeah.
We were doing play-by-play.
You were.
I do remember that.
Uh-huh.
He had better blockers in the NFL than he had keeping Mandy
significantly
better.
Yeah,
in the backfield.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he was like, "Where's Nate Newton?" Is that a correct name?
God, I don't know what side of the ball he played on.
Where is Jake Novacek?
Jose's getting very upset right now. I can
Nate
hear
Newton is an offensive lineman. Jay
There we
Novacek's a
go.
tight end.
I had them both right then. Look at your boy. Super good at Cowboys.
You Cowboys so hard, dude.
I'm basically
You
I
gotta be a
man.
Cowboys fan. Emmett would have ate the donut if you guys had Cowboys attire on. That's how it goes. He's very loyal to the
Anyone who shows up wearing sports attire at Radio Row is a loser.
Yeah, they get kicked out.
They are asked to leave.
For sure. Yeah.
That stuff does not fly.
But wait, guys, hold on. I have to
There's
tell you about
more.
my shirt. So I bought a shirt,
Oh, of course.
and I bought a Green Bay shirt, but it was when they played in the Super Bowl in New Orleans. That's good to wear, right? I mean, it's vintage. It's not fangirl.
There's more
It's
effort than a lot of people.
I'll
would
allow
put.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like Jordan Love jersey and
You can do like a
you
little
don't really-
Joan Jett thing to it. You can cut the sleeves off.
maybe
Beat it
do
up a
some
little
like
bit.
leather pants.
Yeah.
Well, and I don't know if the friend of the show knows what you physically look like, but any bright colors would help us find you in a crowd. Just consider that.
Yeah.
God,
You're very short.
We are going to lose Mandy on Murder.
She's not tall.
We're going to lose
Man
Mandy
says are going
multiple
to.
times.
I'm going to share my location with you, but I'm not going to answer your calls. Isaiah back at the studio.
Have a good weekend, boys. Hey, tell Undertaker hi for me if you see him.
Not going to mention you. Mandy Vaquera.
thank you. Have a good night.
That was a good one. Van.
Oh my goodness, what a week coming up. Check out not the boys, but some other boys on Monday. And then we're going to have a hell of a week of programs for you from Nowrens, Louisiana.
Good job, everyone. Keep breathing.
See you at the Super Bowl, Burke.